nation, and the million faces formed together, made for elevation. And my soldier won't surrender faith, is like a fire that never burns to embers. The voice of the unheard, love is the answer.
I gotta speak it, believe it, that's how I feel inside.
I can't sit here quiet.
You can take my heart, you can take my breath when you pry it from the cold dead chest.
This is how we rise up, heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up, heart is beating faster, feels like thunder, magic, static. Call me a fanatic, it's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up, it's our resistance, you can't resist us. Can you hear me? Are you listening? Sleeping in the shadows could be making history. Through the fire, on the water, used to be a slave, but now you are a conqueror.
They can take my heart, they can take my breath when they pry it from the cold dead chest.
This is how we rise up, heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up, heart is beating faster, feels like thunder, magic, static. Call me a fanatic, it's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up, it's our resistance, you can't resist us. We're rising up, rising up, we're rising up, rising up, we're rising up. This is how we rise up, it's our resistance, you can't resist us. This is how we rise up, heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up, heart is beating faster, feels like thunder, magic, static. Call me a fanatic, it's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up, it's our resistance, you can't resist us.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Hey now. Why is it looking like it's blasting through the eardrums? What's happening here? Why are we going loud over here, OBS? What's happening now? Yo. Hold up. Wait a second. Oh. Wait. No. What's happening? I don't know why that was loud. It's still loud. What's happening? Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold. Okay, wait. No? What the frick is happening? No, that's not actually helping in the slightest. That's just turning down that. That's the wrong thing. Why are we doing this today? OBS, why are we doing this today? Everything was fine before. What? OBS, why are we doing this today? Hold on. Wait a second, y'all. What? Why are we doing this today? Things are happening, and I don't know why they're happening. They shouldn't be. This is not normal. I have not touched anything about this. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to roll with that? Question mark? Are we in a better state now? I have done literally nothing with the settings. Everything is the same. Huh. Okay. Well then. If I'm not kinda sorta, this is odd. This is weird. What is going on? Nothing changed. Why is my microphone? No, the mic's turning everything else down. The mic's turning everything else down, so it's not that. I don't understand. this is, yeah, that's the full volume. That's just the headphones. That's odd. Because this is turning down, yeah, this is odd. This is turning on the rest of me. It's not turning down the microphone itself. Okay. We're just going to have to roll with this, and then somehow I'm going to need to find a way to fix this at some point. I don't know what happened, but something sure happened. Anyways, if I'm not entirely blowing out people's eardrums through this frickin' microphone that's causing problems for some odd reason, let's try this again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Voltage. This time, we hopefully have it. Y'all, things were happening backstage, things are happening on stream. It's been a little bit of a hectic day, to say the least. Welcome on in to everybody here. Welcome into Dusk. Welcome into David. Welcome into Marcy. Welcome into Ayato. To Ace Reporter Leia. To our mysterious friend, to Splendid, to Moon. Welcome on in to everybody in the background as well. Good to see everybody. Y'all, it's the last show. It is the last show before Chain Reaction. Polka, how you doing? Welcome on in. It's the last show before Chain Reaction, people. We're less than a week away, actually. We are less than a week away from Chain Reaction. I can't believe we gotten this far. But apparently, we have. So, this is gonna be sick. I'm getting ready for it. I'm excited for it. It's going to be a ton of fun for that good old Chain Reaction Sunday at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's get this 2K audio on, shall we? Perfect. Welcome on in. We got a show for y'all tonight. Because we got to determine a few things. We got to see some people who are going to be in those 2 Rumble matches. We'll see 6 people in both Battle Royals tonight. So a total of 12 people will get revealed for the Rumbles, both on the men's side and on the women's side. 6 each. And of course, we'll see a ton of other action. The Chains are, in fact, reacting. And as much as the GM has told me, and Leia did point it out, they're still trying to register Zoro. Zoro, if you didn't see the message from the GM, he was not here. I don't know where he was, but we have found him now. So he is here, he is competing tonight. He is in the Fatal 4-Way later on tonight. It will be him versus Gundham Tanaka versus Seth freaking Rollins versus XSP. Fatal 4-Way action. That is going to be fun. Rio, aka Chaos, welcome in. Chaos going to have a big night on Sunday, or really more of a big afternoon on Sunday. Getting the chance to compete for the Ironheart Championship. No Estelle, no Chaos in action tonight. They're resting up for Sunday. Same with Modest and Akihiko, but right now, he went on a magical journey. He did kind of go on a magical journey, I think. As much as I would assume that would be what Zoro did. Anyways, my point being, it's time to get into our first match. It is 6-man tag team action. And the real question that we're going into this match with is who on earth is teaming up with Kokichi? Backstage last week, we saw a lot of problems between Kaito and Ryoma with Kokichi. Kokichi just being usual Kokichi self and antagonizing those two. So, they weren't having it, and they said, you know what? Let's get a match together. You and somebody against me and Ryoma. And he said, why not let's make it a 6-man tag? Kokichi saying, I got 2 friends. Bring somebody else, and we'll have a 6-man tag team match to start off the show. Kaito and Ryoma, they found Liu Kang. So that's a little bit of a powerhouse team itself. So it is Kaito, it is Ryoma, and it is Liu Kang taking on Kokichi and whoever. I don't know who, but somebody. Reminds me of walking around for bracer work, except not to that extreme. Hello, welcome in, Estelle. Resting up but ready to watch and study up because you never know who will come after the title after the match. You do never know. We could see some people make a name for themselves, like we'll see Seras Victoria making her debut later on tonight. But, with that being said, let's go ahead and get this one started. Let's go ahead and turn up the voltage for the first match of the night. Let's see who the little grape himself has gotten to team up with him tonight. Well, we know he isn't teaming up with this man, Liu Kang.
Introducing first, from Shanghai, China, weighing in at 229 pounds,
Liu Kang, a fierce warrior, as we all know. This man has made an impact in the GWE straight away. Has he been fully successful or as successful as we think? Maybe, maybe not. That's up to interpretation. But we know for a fact that Liu Kang is devastating in the ring. We've seen that before when he teamed up with Katana against Pai and Ashi. We've seen what Liu Kang is capable of, and now with Kaito and Ryoma by his side tonight, can Liu Kang keep this momentum going? Who knows? We might see him at Chain Reaction if he is one of the entrants in the Rumble. And if he is, well, that is a dangerous sight for everyone in the match and everyone who could be a champion at the time. Grape more like little imp. Dang. Dang, Kaz. Holy crap. Liu Kang, the chosen champion of the Mortal Kombat realm. And as per usual, he's ready for a fight. But of course, as we know, this is six-man tag team action. He is not fighting this fight alone. Because coming out next to team up with Liu Kang, it is the Luminary of the Stars, Kaito Momota. Kaito Momota, a man who has a lot to prove. Competed in the Intercontinental Championship tournament and had a pretty good showing for himself. Made it to round 2, fell short to the man who is in the finals taking on Akihiko Sanada at Chain Reaction for said championship in the form of Modest. And as Kara said, this first team are competitors, are gentlemen that you can't keep down. We know Kaito is a little resilient man himself. We've called him Mr. Resilient before. Can he keep that resilient nature up tonight? Especially with personal stakes. Considering Kokichi was the one to target him. You gotta think Kaito's gonna want to get his hands on Kokichi, not only for this match, but because of past experiences. But Kaito's not the only man who's going to want to get his hands on Kokichi. We got another small man, and it's Ryoma Hoshi.
weighing in at 100 pounds,
The former Ultimate Tennis Pro. Another man who actually competed in the Intercontinental Championship tournament himself. Ryoma, he was stopped in the second round as well by the other man in the finals in Akihiko. So you gotta think, Kaito and Ryoma, might still have their eyes on that Intercontinental Championship, considering who they fought in that tournament. They could look at Akihiko, or they could look at Mars and say, hey, maybe that win against me wasn't fully earned. Maybe it was a fluke win. Maybe I deserve another shot to take you down. But right now they're not focused on that. They're focused on the 6-man tag team matchup. And here he is. The little guy who started this whole thing. The ultimate supreme leader, Kokichi Oma. Who does Kokichi have is the question on everyone's mind going into tonight. Joshua saying 2 guys that were in the IC field. Honestly, from what I saw, they were quite amazing. Also, hello, just got done taking care of catering for this week. I did hear about the fact that you've been catering a bit here, Joshua. Especially to Estelle, considering that bet. Estelle, of course, will be competing at Chain Reaction as well, competing for that Ironheart Championship. This man we could very well see at Chain Reaction as well if he decides to enter that Rumble. Kokichi could be a little sneaky favorite to win the Rumble. Who knows with what Kokichi is capable of doing. But right now it's not worrying about what Kokichi is capable of doing, it's considering who he is teaming up with tonight. So let's find that out. Who has Kokichi got in his back pocket? Who's he got with him tonight? Let us find out. Well, that's some Persona music. That is some Persona music. Oh my gosh. Wow. Huh. You know, I was going to say that this is not surprising, but it kind of is. Joker and Akechi, I don't think have any connections to Kokichi whatsoever. So what in the world is the reasoning behind this? Either way, I guess Broken Justice are the guys teaming up with Kokichi tonight. I'm not sure why. We're going to need answers from Kokichi for sure. We're going to need answers from these guys as to why. Maybe it's a one-time basis. Maybe Kokichi paid him off. I have no idea. Either way, let's not worry about that right now. Let's get in to this matchup right now as Clarabelle calling this one. Kokichi starting off against Liu Kang. Trickster does meet Trickster, actually. That is a good point. Well, yeah, it is. Trickster means Prankster. But I have a feeling that Akechi was the one who signed on, dragging Joker along. You never know. Speaking of Akechi, decking Liu Kang right there with that right hand. And right now, this has all been in favor of Kokichi and Broken Justice, but you can't keep Liu Kang down for very long as he drops him onto the knee. And now taking it to Crow. Goro, Akechi getting dropped with that forearm. And Liu Kang making the tag into Kaito. And the Luminary of the Stars is looking to go to work. Double foot stomp, but Akechi managed to slip out of the way of that double foot stomp. And now getting a little combo in. But Kaito not having it. Sling blade from Kaito rolls it through. Whoa, nice little missile drop kick there afterwards, taking Akechi down. Tried to get himself back up, but whiffed on that neck breaker. Kaito might have stepped to the side a little bit, and as Akechi ran in, Kaito saw him going high, so he said, I'm going to go low, taking down the knees of Crow. Now Akechi raking the boot over Kaito's head, over his face. Let's see how badly these guys perform. They can't get the job done despite their attacks. I don't know if they get it done here. Well, we will have to see. The tag is made to both Kokichi and Ryoma, the two small men in this match, going at it. It does beg the question. Akechi doesn't like using his persona power as much. He doesn't. We've seen him use his persona power one time, and that was at Deep Freeze when it was up against Mondo and Taka, the Bro Gs, for the Tag Team Championships. That's the only time we've seen Akechi pull out his persona power, but right now it's Ryoma pulling out that athletic power with a drop kick. And into the cover straight away off it. And the 2 count already off that drop kick. Ryoma looking to build that offense, build that momentum, grabbing the arm of Kokichi and dragging him into his own corner to flip him away with that arm drag. And that makes the tag into Liu Kang, who Kokichi runs at and drops with a bulldog. Kokichi, a brilliant mind. So you gotta wonder why and how he was able to work and get Joker and Akechi on side with him. Who knows what the reason could be, but right now, the reason of Kokichi's downfall could be at the hands of Liu Kang. With that double axe handle right there, and a headbutt, but Kokichi getting up and moving out of the way of it. My attention will likely be split in half here for a bit. No worries, Ezra. As Kokichi tried to grab him by the throat, and Liu Kang just dropped the elbow onto the top of his dome and sends him into the turnbuckle. And the tag's made. Here comes Kaito, and you know Kaito's going to want to get his hands or his feet on Kokichi. But Kokichi stepping out of the way, using the speed to his advantage. The little man going to be able to go a little faster. And there you see it right there. Kaito trying to get the advantage. Kokichi taking him down with that clothesline. Couple combos, but Kaito sweeped him down. Could be looking for that high risk and no reward. Kaito not able to land that atomic drop. Not atomic drop. Tope Atomico. And then a drop kick lands, though. Lands that drop kick anyways. And Kokichi rolled out the ring and tried to grab Ryoma, but Ryoma stepping up on the apron before he could do so. Couple elbows and an atomic drop. This time, actually, it's an atomic drop to Kaito. Forearm to the face, and the tag is made, this time into Ryoma Hoshi. Playing Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. I'm going to use Mortal Kombat 3 live shows. Huh. Yeah, all for promotion, but that's very interesting. I didn't know they did that. That's kind of cool. Kokichi, the combos to Ryoma, who rolls right back out of the ring. And Ryoma, okay, a bunch of things just happened. Ryoma stepped back into the ring himself. Kokichi with a cheap shot to Kaito, and then Liu Kang, trying to get out of Ryoma's way, jumped into the ring himself. But Ryoma, not done just yet. Hurricane Rana. And now grabs him, stacks him up, grabs the legs. Kick out of 2. Kokichi surviving. I thought maybe he was going to try to bring in Joker or Akechi, but to no avail. And Ryoma makes the tag, and in comes Liu Kang. Ah, okay, new characters for the roster. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, a little senton. Assisted senton from Ryoma and Liu Kang, but Kokichi smart. Saw Liu Kang on the apron, made the tag into Akechi. Akechi gaining stamina back, but Liu Kang looking to take that stamina bar right back down. Dang! He flew right at Kokichi like it was nothing. Dragon suplex. That dragon fang right to Akechi, but he popped right back up. But out the way. Gets that double axe handle and a super kick to the gut. Seems the Blueberry Grape isn't doing too good for himself so far, as Liu Kang looking to fire up. I think was looking for that fiery path, but Akechi managed to get the elbow up before he could start running up for it. Akechi keep in mind, has a finisher built up. And a cheap shot from Kokichi to Liu Kang, but it doesn't seem to be stopping the Mortal Kombat champion. But Akechi sending Liu Kang to the corner, and he's stunned. He's stunned from that tag. The Joker hits him with double cross. Right to Liu Kang. He's got no resiliency. And Kaito's there to break that one up. And Joker now in for the first time in this match. The freshest competitor in this matchup, now trying to work together with his teammates, tag mate to Kokichi, and he's gone up. An electric chair mat slam from the... Where, Kokichi, where'd you... I don't want to know what... I was about to say, I don't know where on earth Kokichi was going, but I think he was just playing along the whole time. He stopped Liu Kang from making the tag by making sure that Kaito wouldn't get in, but now might be regretting it because Kaito has been tagged in now and takes Kokichi off the apron. And now Kaito taking down Akechi as well and looking to take out all three of his competitors. Takes down Joker as well. But Kokichi flying in. Caught there by Kaito, who's got a signature, but Kokichi does have a finisher. Ran into Clarabelle, but Kokichi lined that up perfectly, kicked him right in the face. Supreme intelligence forces Liu Kang to come in, but Kaito kicked out anyways. Kokichi still has a signature built up, but gets turned around by Kaito. Set up, no, countered. Kokichi caught the signature attempt and hits a clothesline right to Kaito Momota and makes the tag. In comes Joker. Kaito, I think, might have been looking for a sling blade there, but Joker stepped out of the way just a tad bit and makes the tag into Akechi, and they're looking for it this time. Doomsday mat slam again. This time with Akechi instead of Kokichi. And the same thing happened, and this time Akechi just said, you know what? I'm taking Ryoma out as well. Forearm right to the face, which has stunned Ryoma on the outside. Oh, wait a minute. Joker tried to pull the legs of Kaito, but he pushed him away. Tried to give Akechi a little bit of time, but it backfired. Or did it? Because Akechi trying to go to work on Kaito, but he gets worked himself. Suplex from the Luminary of the Stars, and the tag is made. In comes Ryoma. MK3 final boss. MK3 final boss is no joke. Hold on a minute. I gotta finish up seeing that because that's a long ways to go to Akechi. Into the cover, and that's resiliency. That is resiliency on Akechi. Joker had to come in. It was too slow. Kaito's got two finishers. And now going up, Kaito could be signaling for the moon landing, and he caught all of it into the cover, and Kokichi is right there to break it up, but I want to keep in mind Kaito has a second finisher at the ready, and he's looking for it right now. Joker's been in the ring, but he gets caught. Akechi caught with the other side. Cover on Akechi. They toggled him. They left him in there on his own, and Akechi falls to Kaito. It looked to be a dominant performance at the start from Kokichi and Broken Justice. But the second that the other three got rolling, it was wraps. They tried to play a little sneaky, but it all backfired on him as Akechi was left all on his own. Joker, no, Joker got in the ring. He did get in the ring, because you see right here, he was setting up, hit that double cross onto Liu Kang. That did happen at one point. And you see Kokichi trying to take down Kaito, hit that supreme intelligence super kick. And the second they saw the chance, Ryoma raged up with Akechi still in the ring on his own, caught him with long ways to go, brought Joker in and forced Kokichi to burn resiliency at the same time. And after a moon landing from Kaito, right in to the other side. Kokichi ran out of time. Liu Kang, Kaito, and Ryoma get the win. Kaito gets a little bit of vengeance and a little bit of satisfaction from that match tonight. They look and try to be all threatening, but they're pathetic little dang. Dang. Anyways, 33% of you on Kaito, Ryoma, and Liu Kang, and the number I will not say on Kokichi and Broken Justice. Either way, the moral of the story is we still have to figure out why Kokichi chose Joker and Kokichi. So I'm sure we'll figure that out eventually. But for now, we move on in the show. We're going to figure out why that's happened. I'm sure we'll probably get Leia on it or something like that. We'll figure out what in the world's going on there. But, coming up next, as you two continue to do your freaking back and forth that you always seem to do, like, every single time. Anyways, we got a debuting star versus the woman who earned the opportunity to have a number in between 20 and 29 in the Women's Rumble. Thank you, Leia. Appreciate it. It is debutee versus 20 to 29 entrants. I don't have a friggin' thing. I don't have a thing. Jeremy now has commenced. Yeah, I didn't even notice the theme that was playing at the same time. It is Seras Victoria making her debut here, taking on Erza Scarlet. Also, somebody go get Hippo. Somebody go get Hippo. Their wife's here. Anyways, Seras Victoria making her debut tonight up against Erza Scarlet. Erza wanted to warm up before chain reaction, before entering the Rumble. Seras gets the opportunity to make her debut in this matchup. So, let's turn up the voltage and let's find out what shall happen. Knight versus, and correct me if I'm wrong, vampire policewoman. Yeah, kind of. I think that's what it is, Joshua. What we do know, though, is this warrior, this knight, this fairy tale woman, Erza Scarlet, has arrived. She's not just a policewoman, goes Polka. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Polka, go off. You know you know a lot about Seras. Go off. She is the police girl, as Erza Scarlet has arrived, winning a battle royal a couple weeks ago, earning her the opportunity to have a very good chance of winning the Women's Royal Rumble at Chain Reaction. A spot from number 20 to 29, that is a dangerous spot for Erza to be. Erza looks to make the most of it and looks to make the most of the opportunity tonight to showcase herself once again. This time taking on somebody who has not competed here in the GWE before. She said, let me be the gatekeeper of this division. You want to get some success here, you gotta go through me. And this police girl looks to do so. Here comes Seras Victoria.
From London, England, Seras Victoria.
The police girl. A fellow vampire. I'm also noticing the very bright red arm I am noticing that. I don't know if that is just a nice glove that Seras is wearing, or if her arm is just red. Either way, Seras looks to make a statement. And a statement win over Erza Scarlet, that could mean a whole lot. Yeah, excuse me, your left arm looks like he got dipped in hot magma. Yeah, oh, that's a cannon. Oh. That's a cannon? Huh. Well then. Yeah, red arm, I'm gonna note that one. Here we go. Lorenzo calling this one. We're underway. I didn't know that was a cannon. She don't shoot off like beams or something. Oh no, it's not a cannon. Oh, thank goodness. I was like, that better not be a cannon. That'd be horrifying. But now back and forth as we get underway with these two. Back and forth they go. Erza with a boot. Yeah, lots of red. Lots and lots of red here. As Erza already going up top. Yeah, that is Samus. You're not wrong there. And Erza with that forearm from the top, trying to end this early here. Quick cover. And already a 2 count. Erza trying to make quick work of Seras, but that moonsault not landing. Might have been crucial, but it is still Erza Scarlet, and she's still fighting back anyways. Back and forth, these two go. Reversal on top of reversal as Seras sending Erza to the outside with those shots with the right hand, knocking Erza down, and she is stunned on the outside. Big strikes, big kicks from Seras. Now going after the arm of Erza, stomping down on him. And, oh, I thought that was going to be a moonsault, but no, turned that into a double knees. Whoa. Hold on. First off, she built up a signature like that? Lock it in. I believe she calls that the vampiric clutch on the outside. I didn't think she had that thing built up. But Erza also building up a signature at the same time. Requip bomb on the outside. This is just turned into a quick one. This could be a quick one here, ladies and gentlemen. And everybody in between. Erza going into the cover off that requip bomb. That did a lot of damage. But Seras kicks out a 1. A 1 count on that requip bomb. And again, that moonsault not able to land. But those elbows from Erza, every time she makes a mistake, she finds a way to get herself right back into it and could be signaling for the end here. Set up on the shoulders, hits that GTS, hits that Nightfall. GTS into the German suplex. Seras has got no resiliency. And kicks out. Kicks out. How about that? Seras not done just yet. Wanting to show out here for the GWE. And a quick loss to Erza. Well, that would not really be able to be something to show off. But Erza showing off right there with that drop kick. Could be looking to end it early. Into the cover right off that drop kick. And that's resiliency. That is resiliency from Seras. And Erza finally lands that moonsault. And this has just been a dominant showing from Erza. We talk about how somebody needs to make an impact. Erza just looks to show her dominance. Looks to show that she can win that Rumble. But Seras not done. Hits that ripcord knee. The blood barrage. And Erza kicked out with that resiliency this time. Whipcord knee. The blood barrage from Seras. And right now, needed that. Needed that. These two have been having a pretty good fight so far, indeed. As Erza now climbing up top. And a double foot stomp from Erza. I didn't think she had that in the repertoire. Alrighty, Erza, I see you. Seras, though, moving out of the way of that, I would assume, attempted Hurricane Rana type maneuver. We've seen Erza go for that before to great effect, but Seras had it scouted. Trying to go at the knees now of Erza, and a kick right to the side of the head. And I want you guys to keep in mind that Seras has a comeback, but Erza has a signature and a finisher, but also she is busted open from being sent into the turnbuckle and sent into the ring post. Shoulder first from Seras Victoria. Arms outstretched, looking to run right in, hits that drop kick. And Seras looking to turn this match right back around in her favor. Climbs up top and did not reach. Tried to go for the elbow drop, wasn't able to reach, and that actually allowed Erza to capitalize. Hits that GTS, hits the Nightfall, capitalized on the mistake, and made Seras pay for it. Or maybe not, because Seras just kicked out again. Seras kicking out again off that one. And now these two are going back and forth, trading here. Back and forth they go, slap for slap. And there's that red arm. That red arm from Seras being used to chop the stomach, the chest of Erza Scarlet. These two refusing to give an inch. Erza with a counter. There's the chop again. And this time Erza gets the advantage. Has another finisher built up. And said if Nightfall couldn't get it done, I'm going to put you in the corner. I'm going to set you up. Scoop slam. And climbs up. Could be signaling for that Fairy's Judgment. No! Seras moved. She moved out the way of the Fairy's Judgment just at the last possible second. Has a signature, has a finisher, and Erza has yet to build up resiliency, but gets countered. Erza turned her around, had that second to breathe, and made Seras pay for it. Picked up, and there is the Armory Breaker from Erza Scarlet, and that will do it. What a showing from Seras, but at the end of the day, Erza Scarlet is the gatekeeper of the women's division for a reason, and she proved that tonight. With a great chance to win the Rumble on Sunday. This could be the week of Erza Scarlet, and she could have a championship opportunity in her near future if she can outlast the other 29 female superstars in that Rumble. But Seras made her work for it, though. I'm not going to lie. Seras did make her work for it. She gave a good fight all the same. Gotta appreciate the persistence as she hit that blood barrage. That knee right to the dome of Erza. Had her rocked for a second. But the mistake made from that elbow drop allowed Erza to get that GTS German suplex combo. Perfect bridge and everything, but Seras somehow managing to kick out at the last possible second. But when we thought Seras was about to mount a little bit of a comeback, Erza shut that whole thing down. Armory Breaker delivered to Seras Victoria, and Erza Scarlet picked up the win. 75% of you on Seras, 25 on Erza. The cut on Erza's head says it all. She was in a fight, but she comes out victorious from that fight. and looks to Sunday, looks to Chain Reaction to seize her moment. Congratulations to Seras. And let's move on to our next matchup. It is the first half of our Tag Team Championship Triple Threat action for the men. Triple Threat Tag Team competitors. We'll see the first half of the 3 teams going at it for the GWE World Tag Team Championships at Chain Reaction right now, and we'll see the other half of them later on in the main event of the evening. It is Alhaithem representing Perfect Design. It is Gonta representing the Bug Hunters, and it is Mondo Owada representing the Tag Team Champions, the Brojis. Also, yes, the Shield. Mondo, Gonta, Alhaithem. All 3 looking to gain that advantage going into Sunday. Triple threat action. It'll be one fall to a finish now, and it'll be one fall to a finish at Chain Reaction. So let's see who can get that momentum heading into the show. It's Gonta, it's Alhaithem, it's Mondo, and it starts right now. Let's turn up the voltage for it. I almost forgot to say it. We got it in there, though. I'm not... Yo, Gonta, that ain't your theme. I forgot to put your theme on, dang it.
Making his way to the ring, representing the
Here comes Gonta Gokuhara.
Kanagawa, Japan, weighing in at 260 pounds.
Gonta Gokuhara, who I'm sure that's not his theme. Gonta, out here tonight, the big man. It is a battle of the big men. Yeah, Gonta apparently feeling majestic and ethereal today. Hey, you know what? Good for Gonta. Good for Gonta. We'll see what he can do tonight when he is in this triple threat match right now, getting the opportunity for the Bug Hunters. But out next, representing Perfect Design, it is Alhaithem.
First, representing the toxic table from out of this world, weighing in at 203 pounds,
Alhaithem, who him and Kaveh were able to gain entry into this Tag Team Championship matchup through controversial means, counting out Bakugo and Todoroki of the Heroes Academy to gain that shot. Call it nefarious, call it devious, they call it strategic, they call it a perfect design. And their design shows them winning the Tag Team Championships at Chain Reaction. Alhaithem looks to get that momentum to do so. Can he do that? Will Gonta pick up the momentum, or will it be this man? Will it be one half of your GWE World Tag Team Champions, Mondo Owada? At least he defeated my idiot classmate? Dang, it's okay. Don't need to rank him like that.
77 pounds, one half of the global world tag team champions, Mondo
Mondo Owada together with his bro, Kiyotaka. They are not only the first ever tag team champions, they're also your current tag team champions here in the GWE. They've been successful before. They defended their tag titles at Deep Freeze against Broken Justice. Now, could be facing an even tougher task, and honestly is facing an even tougher task in the form of now two teams, where Mondo and Taka could lose their titles without even being pinned. You gotta keep that in mind. It's one fall to a finish. Mondo and Taka could be completely out of the decision and lose their tag team championships. We'll just have to see if they can hold those titles past Chain Reaction, but right now it's not about Chain Reaction, it's about tonight. It's about this triple threat. It's about Mondo, Alhaithem, and Gonta. Here we go. Bobby out here to call this one, and Alhaithem going straight in. After Mondo. Gonta tried to headbutt, apparently. Didn't exactly work. Now Alhaithem and Mondo kind of both going after Gonta here. Could see him as the bigger threat in this matchup. But Mondo now turned his focus back to Alhaithem. And the Danganronpa boys now going at it. The counter by Alhaithem. Mondo down. Gonta. As Mondo sending Alhaithem to the outside, Gonta go right back after Mondo, who gets a suplex for his troubles. Alhaithem getting himself right back in the ring, taking his time to do so, and taking Gonta down in the process. Turning Mondo around as well, picking him up. Little torture rack position into a torture rack powerbomb onto Mondo. Which I don't know if y'all know, that's Taka's move. That's Taka's move that Alhaithem just used on Mondo. Devious. Devious right there. From Alhaithem. And a chair and a kendo stick both brought into the ring as Mondo and Alhaithem both going after Gonta. The ultimate entomologist in a bit of trouble here as now he's stunned. But Mondo doesn't care about trying to go after Gonta right now. He wants to take down Alhaithem and looks to do that. Grabs a chair in the process. Steel chair shot in the corner. Alhaithem stunned right afterwards. Cover though by Mondo after that chair shot. Kick out at one, and even if he didn't kick out, Gonta would have been there to break it up. Off the ropes. Mondo not able to land a shot on Gonta, but Alhaithem landing a couple shots on Mondo. And then Gonta responding with a takedown of his own. They all seem to be great solo acts. They are great solo acts. You know that they always seem to strive better with tag team success, but who knows? Maybe single success could follow them at some point in the future. But this is right now, this is tag team specialist as Alhaithem locking in a captain's hook. Cinched in on Gonta, but he's right there, right out of it. And Mondo taking Gonta down, and then takes Alhaithem down. Double forearm to Gonta, clothesline to Alhaithem. And then there's that punch. That punch from Mondo. Calls that the biker's gear. Just knocking Gonta straight down with a single blow. But Alhaithem turning Mondo around and connects with Designed to Succeed. That future shock DDT. Mondo had no resiliency and he kicked out at 2. But Gonta is right there. Going after Alhaithem. And look at the strength from the big man. Tossing Alhaithem all the way across the ring. And more strength from the big man. Look at him go. Mondo's not a small man himself. Gonta doing some squats with him and then delivers that suplex. Gonta, a very strong individual, and he can sometimes be pretty agile at the same time. But the power game is his for the taking. That gentle slam from Gonta. But Mondo trying to go for the chair shot. Gonta stop that and hit a drop kick. And now Gonta setting up Alhaithem. Every single one of them has a finisher. And speaking of, mark your page from Alhaithem. That tombstone lung blower. But now has to focus on Mondo. Knew he couldn't go for the cover because Mondo would have been right there to break it up. Spinning around him and slapping him on the top of the head. Alhaithem rolling to the outside now. Mondo could look to pick up the pieces here. Power slam to Gonta. I want to keep in mind he does not have resiliency built up. Gonta's in a bit of trouble, but kicks out anyways. Kick out at 2 by Gonta. Mondo hoisting him up. Big power, big gut wrench power bomb from Mondo, and now climbing up top, looking for them spinning wheels. No, Gonta out of the way of it. Hits a knee right to the face of Mondo. Hold on a minute now. This man's feeling himself. Went for the worm. Went for the worm, and Mondo just barely got out of the way. And now Alhaithem. Little twisting neck breaker, and Gonta's head. You see it hit both the kendo stick and the chair. Wait a minute. Mondo built up another finisher, and there's that road rage. Gonta down on the outside. Into the cover. Gonta slid back in. Broke it up. Broke it up just before 3. And a clothesline delivered to Mondo. All three basically showing they're very capable of putting on quite the match. Is something to keep track of indeed. Mondo with a signature built up. All three of them still have resiliency. It does seem like the champion has been the best of the 3 at this current moment. But don't count Alhaithem or Gonta out just yet. Picked up, and Gonta. Oh, damn, I thought he was going to body slam him. Instead, no, he just tossed Alhaithem. Gonta raging up. Oh, here we go. Gonta. Y'all, he's feeling himself. He's setting up for it. Look at this bug boy go. Look at him go. He's lining up for it. He's doing the worm. Here we go. And he connects with it. The worm right to Mondo. But now has to turn his attention to Alhaithem. Dropped him with a power slam and into the cover on Alhaithem instead of Mondo. But Alhaithem kicking out at 2 did not burn. Gonta still has another finisher. A clubbing blow to Alhaithem there. From Gonta. Dragging him now as Mondo turned around. He picked him up. Dropped him. Clear the road. Right to Gonta, but Alhaithem's back up. Breaking up the pin. Hits a knee on Mondo. Now Alhaithem stomping away on the champion. And now taking the kendo stick. Whacking that over Mondo into the cover off it. But Gonta gets back in. Breaks that up. Then using that big man, that big body to take Alhaithem down. And now with him in the corner, there's that gentle giant splash to Mondo. Y'all, Mondo did not have resiliency. Alhaithem was not going to make it to break that up, but Mondo kicked out anyways. I thought Gonta had that one in the books. But Mondo's surviving. That's the heart of the champion. But Alhaithem setting up Gonta. Going to the other side here. Oh, wait a minute. I've seen this before. Lined up for the Dendro's blessing. Coast to coast. Goes Alhaithem, and down goes Gonta into the cover. And Gonta has to burn resiliency. Mondo taking down Alhaithem, then takes out Gonta. Turning his attention back to Alhaithem. He picked him up, plucked him out of the air, sets him up, kisses the fist, road rage to Alhaithem. Gonta got back up, didn't see the pin, but now does see it and breaks it up. Strikes from Gonta, countered by Mondo. Now these two going back and forth. Alhaithem, I do want to keep in mind, has got 2 finishers and could be looking to use one of them right now. Picks them up. Bookmark. Bookmark to Mondo. Gonta is down and Mondo has to burn resiliency. And now Mondo is a sitting duck right now as Alhaithem could be looking to fly. Gonta bringing in the steps. DDT, and he landed on the kendo stick. DDT from the top ropes. And he hit on the kendo stick. And now Alhaithem looks to take the opening chance. Mark your page, but look at that. Mondo right there said that's not happening. You're not getting that. I'm the champ for a reason. You're going to respect me, and you're going to stay down off the ropes. And a chop block right to the knee of Alhaithem, who, yeah, as Kara said, had burned both resiliency off of both competitors. Now Mondo, I think, was trying to burn resiliency on Alhaithem, but Gonta was there to break it up. Wait a minute. Alhaithem's down. Gonta with a roll-up on Mondo. He stole it. Gonta stole the win. And pinned one half of the tag team champions at the same time. Gonta stole it from the champion. And if we see that on Sunday, Gonta and Shin will be new tag team champions. Dread it, run from it, roll-ups arrive all the same. Let's take a little quick sip of water real quick. Mondo wasn't taking kindly to the bookish one taking those opportunities. But as you said, Gonta stole that one. Not very gentlemanly, but he already gave that to them in the form of a good match. Gonta saw the chance. Gonta saw the chance and took it. You see, though, there was that setup from Alhaithem. Hit that bookmark right on Mondo, which caused him to burn resiliency. And with everything, Gonta with a roll-up on Mondo. Alhaithem down, couldn't break it up, and Gonta gets it done. What a win for Gonta. He outsmarted him tonight. Will that be what we see at Chain Reaction? Can Gonta and Shin outsmart everyone else? Well, we'll just have to see, and we'll have to see what happens in the main event. Yeah, Gonta is very blood. You're dang right, David. 57% on Alhaithem, 29% on Gonta, 14% on the champ. And it was Gonta who got it, who done did it. As we move on in the night. And as Moon said, it is time for the Men's Rumble preview. 6 competitors will be revealed. Right now. It will not be anybody that we have seen confirm themselves for the Rumble. So Eggman will not be in this match. Roman Reigns will not be in this match. And Seth freaking Rollins will not be in this match. Who is going to be able to pick up this much needed win going into the Rumble? Let's find out as we turn up the voltage for this match. Who will be in this matchup? And it looks like out first for this one, it is Saya Killer.
The following contest is a six-man battle royal. Making his way to the ring from the North Pole, weighing in at 244 pounds, Sawyer Kid.
Saya Killer is in the Rumble. I keep forgetting Saya's solo's theme. Oh yeah, I forget too. But he sure does. He sure does have that entry. He sure does have it. Saya Killer looks to make a name for himself in this Rumble. Let's see if he can do that. Saya versus Solo when? Oh yeah, him. He doesn't fight much. He does not fight much. We haven't seen Saya fight in a little while. But he could very well use this chance, this Rumble, to get a guaranteed championship match. That could be huge for Saya's career. He's the first one in this match. Who else will we see? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Johnny Cage. It's the nut shot, man. Johnny Cage is in the Rumble. Oh, this man's never gonna live it down if he wins. He's never gonna let anyone live it down if Johnny Cage wins the Rumble. Which I think is exactly what he wants. Low blow incoming. One of two ball punchers. Yeah. No, I would say that. Johnny Cage, I guess good luck to you, man. Oh. Well, look at that. It is opening. Opening confirmed for the Chain Reaction Rumble. Somebody who, just like Saya, has got a lot to prove. He's got a lot riding on his shoulders and could use that Rumble win to elevate himself to superstardom. Opening, good luck to you. Let's see if he can pick up this victory tonight, which I believe for Opening and Saya would be their first victory here in the GWE. So let's see if they can get it done. Opening in this match. Okay, I figured this was going to happen. It's only Opening's tag team partner, Randy Orton. You summoned him? I hope this leads to a new winner. Oh no, yeah, it's a tag team. Two competitors part of the same team in this match. It is every superstar for themselves in a Rumble match, though. Randy knows that all too well. And I'm sure opening knows that all too well. And I'm sure they're not going to want to hold anything back. We could see them go at it tonight in this battle royal. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. And Randy could have an RKO waiting for everyone in that Rumble. Randy's won 2 Rumbles in the past as well. He's known for Rumbles. Orton might already be another favorite to win. From his own veteran experience, from his Rumble experience, from his decade-long career, this man could be a force in that Rumble. And hey, who knows? If Orton wins, maybe he chooses to team up with Opening and cash in his shot on the tag titles. Or maybe he tries to go for another world championship. Well, this man I know wouldn't be going for tag team titles. He'd be looking at some solo glory. It's the Mad Dragon. It is Ilya Dragunov. Ilya Dragunov has arrived. He is in the Rumble.
And from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilya Dragunov.
Dragunov, a man we have seen a couple times, a former United States champion in his own right in the WWE. He's looking to make this Rumble unbesiegbar. Whatever that means. Listen, I don't speak German. I don't speak whatever in the world. Russian. I don't speak that language. I don't speak it. I don't know what it means. Somebody can translate it for me if they want. I don't know what it means. Either way, a former U.S. champion, a former NXT champion, and one of the greatest stars to come out of NXT. Yeah, it is Russian. I was right. I second guessed myself. And I had Russian in my head, and then I said German on accident, and second guessed myself, and I was like, wait, no, it's Russian. It's very much Russian. Either way, best of luck to Ilya Dragunov in this matchup. And who is the final competitor? We got Saya, we got Ilya, we got Randy, we got Opening, we got Johnny Cage, and we have Oh boy. Oh gosh, it's Kazuya Mishima.
Weighing in at 186 pounds,
Kazuya Mishima is back. This man, we've seen him in Battle Royals before. He tore up the competition. To the surprise of no one ever. Okay, an actual demon. Be lucky there's no cliffs nearby. Welcome in, Nathan. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Kazuya Mishima. Opening, good luck. You might need Randy's help. Because if there's anybody who could win this Battle Royal and who could win this Rumble, it is Kazuya. Because he is a deadly man. And Orton going straight after him and then gets speared out of his boots. Oh boy. It really was more of like a tackle. Orton and Kazuya going at it. Opening and Saya, Dragunov, and Johnny Cage. But now Opening turning around, going after Cage himself. Orton still focused on Mishima, but gets dropped. Now Dragunov and Opening going at it. Putting Dragunov up in the ropes. Tried to eliminate him early, but Opening getting caught by a big boot, courtesy of the Mad Dragon. And a clothesline from Cage to Mishima as Orton takes it to Saya Killer, and Opening gets dropped by Ilya. I'm sorry, is Kazuya busted open already? Johnny could be looking to eliminate Kazuya. If he can do that, That is huge for everybody in this match, but Kazuya right out of it. Boot from Saya. And now goes after Orton as opening drop and Johnny Cage. Nice little, almost like a falcon arrow from opener. But Dragunov, oh goodness, picked up, running powerbomb to Saya. I thought he'd be a powerbomb him off the top. Kazuya Moxley, pretty much an RK opening. We're going at it for a second, but now it's Ilya taking it to Orton, or at least right now, Orton taking down Dragunov. But now goes right back after opening. Like we said, it's every man for themselves in a rumble. And they're putting that on display right now as Dragunov picking up Johnny Cage and a power bomb delivered to him. Could be seeing a couple eliminations here. Dragunov could actually be sent over the top ropes. Cage, no, tried to get it. Dragunov got that forearm up. But some kicks and some strikes from Cage. Saya looking to eliminate Kazuya. Could do it. But no, Kazuya pushed him away. And opening picks up Orton for a white noise. And Johnny Cage has been eliminated, I think, by Ilya. Johnny Cage, the first one, eliminated. An elbow drop from Kazuya straight to Saya. Opening. Tried to set up Kazuya, but gets caught, but turned around and drops Orton. The Evil's been defeated. The groins are spared. But right now, opening, he might not be spared himself. Dragunov tried to take down Kazuya. Saya with a massive kick, and opening could be in trouble at the hands of his own tag partner, and Saya has been eliminated by Ilya. Ilya Dragunov getting rid of Saya. He'll be in the Rumble, but tonight is not his night. An opening I thought was about to be eliminated by Orton, but he stayed alive. Stayed alive for just a brief moment and could be setting up his own tag team partner for his own move. There's that closing. Closing. Watch opening win. Oh, because the ego. Who knows? Opening tried to take it to Ilya, which I'll be real, is not wise. What an uppercut, though. What an uppercut from opening. Caught Ilya mid-air with that one. And now might be looking to set Dragunov up for the closing again. But Ilya, oh no, I thought he was going to roll into the ropes. Instead, opening got him up beforehand, and Ilya Dragunov has been eliminated. We're down to 3. It's RK opening, and it's Kazuya. Your final 3 in this match, as opening tries to take down both Orton and Kazuya. Turns him over, stomped on the knee. And opening? Picking him up. Power bomb to Kazuya. But gets pushed away. Kick there. But Orton's right there. Orton is right there to help him out. Kazuya's stunned. Orton burns resiliency on Kazuya. He burns resiliency on Kazuya. Mishima gets turned around though by opening. And Kazuya, by the way, is still stunned, but not stunned any longer. But opening could look to get rid of him. Kazuya in trouble. Clothesline. I thought he was going to go over with that one. I thought opening was going to send him over the top ropes with that one. But instead, Kazuya staying down and now sets Orton back up again for another closing. Another closing. And instead, he doesn't go after Randy. Instead, tried to go after Kazuya, but got an arm drag for his troubles. And stomped down by Mishima. And he could be picked up. Oh, no. Electric Wind God Fist. And Orton has been eliminated. And we're down to opening and Kazuya. Oh boy. And the vibrations from Kazuya stomping away on opening. The blood trickling down his face. Sets him up, over and out. Kazuya wins it. But hey, you know what? What a showing from RK opening. They nearly were able to get Kazuya out on like 3 different levels. But at the end of the day, Kazuya Mishima gets it done. He got second. I'm happy. You know what? Good job opening. Good job, man. What a performance from you. Could be able to see that success in the Rumble itself. But right now, it's Kazuya's night. You did also eliminate Ilya. You did also do that. Yeah, Kazuya did not need the Jinx treatment. No, he didn't. We shall see how it goes on Rumble Day. As there was when opening eliminated Ilya, but then gets eliminated himself. And he landed right in front of Randy. Yo, he landed right in front of Randy as well. That actually sucks. Kazuya gets it done and picks up the win. Congratulations to Kazuya Mishima. 71% on opening and Randy, 29 on Johnny and Kazuya, and 0 on both Saya and Ilya. Kazuya got the win. Another man who could be very dangerous in that Rumble. We'll see if he can win it on Sunday. But for now, let's continue on with the show. Gonna lose your mind if you think you're doing fine. Coming up next, we got some tag team action, y'all. The Heroes Academy are back on their feet. Specifically, Bakugo wanted this matchup because, listen, it's Bakugo. He just wants to fight. Right now, they are going to fight. It is the Heroes Academy. It is Bakugo and it is Todoroki taking on the Obsidian Order, which is Guts and someone. Obsidian Order, Guts, and somebody versus Heroes Academy, Bakugo, and Todoroki. Yeah, that's right. It is Guts and somebody, I don't know who, against Bakugo and Todoroki. We still have yet to see who on earth that man is under the other mask. But the poll's up. It is Heroes Academy. It is Obsidian Order. 2-on-2. So, let's turn up the voltage for this tag team matchup. And both of them actually already in the... Oh, come on! Man, I thought these two were done. Okay, well, clearly not. I mean, why am I saying that? Of course they aren't. Tartaros and Braun Breaker right out there attacking Bakugo and Todoroki beforehand. But, yo, I think Bakugo just said, let's go anyways. He said, let's go anyways. We're still going to have the match. And Todoroki said, let me start it then. If we're going to do this, let me start this. And the match is underway. Wait, hold on. Trying to go for a quick roll up here. But a kick out immediately. Sent into the corner. And the tag's made to Guts. This is already not what Bakugo and Todoroki want to say. What the heck is he doing? What? Package pile driver into a brain buster. What the heck? That mysterious guy just pulled out a freaking package pile driver for a tag move. Holy moly. Todoroki trying to fight back off of that. Also, Guts never taking off his cape. Does that mean just never take off his cape even when he fights? I don't know. I'm not questioning it. Cover off that choke slam, backbreaker, the kick out by Todoroki. Yeah, the heroes are kind of getting jumped. Also, I missed this. I didn't win, but second and third isn't bad. Kazi, I'm going to have to keep my training up. Hey, you know what? Good job opening. You did well. You and Randy did pretty well for yourselves. Second and third in that Battle Royal. Hey, that's not too bad. Good luck on Sunday, because you'll both be in the Rumble. Maybe one of you two can pull off the win. We'll just have to see. As Todoroki takes Bakugo down. Yeah, I'm not asking Guts about his wrestling gear choices. No, neither am I. Neither am I. If he wants to wear a cape, let him. It's still Guts. Tag made. Now in comes Bakugo. But in comes this masked individual as well. But Bakugo right there with a clothesline. They're still looking to fight on. Even through the attack. Still looking to fight on. And a choke slam from Bakugo. You see the height he got off that one. But gets picked up in the process and dropped onto the knee. And now our masked figure puts him in the corner, makes the tag to Guts. Double team from these two again. An assisted clothesline. Guts sending him into Bakugo. The man wears the cape with the giant sword. I don't think he cares. No, I don't think he cares. I don't want to get near that sword. It's horrifying. I've seen... the GM's told me he's been around Guts. He carries that sword backstage, and it's horrifying. Tags made from Guts, and a slam. Oh, wait, what the heck? Oh, sheesh, what a splash from Guts. And the other guy just jumps over top of him and double foot stomps Bakugo, and now he's stunned. Into the cover. Off that flurry of offense, but a kick out. At one. And, oh, tried to... Oh, no! Todoroki tagged in. This guy tried to go for a splash. It missed Bakugo, missed Todoroki, but connected with Bobby. No, my boy. The referee down. Trying to get a little cheap shot in, but Todoroki not having it. Sends it back in the corner, and the tag's made to Bakugo. Setting up here for some tag team offense. Picked up. Set up. Oh, big kick from Todoroki, and then Bakugo dropped him. Nice little tandem offense here from the Heroes Academy. And Bakugo taking it to this masked man. Who gets that? Oh, I thought it was going to be an Enziguri. Instead, turned that into a Hurricane Rana, catching the feet of Bakugo. Went for the uppercut. Didn't land. Bakugo going to the legs. Zoro appeared today like, oh my gosh. Set up into the corner again. Bakugo looking for a tag, gets it. Tag made to Todoroki. And Todoroki up on the shoulders of Bakugo. Picked up and a senton. Skyscraper senton. And Todoroki stomping on the ankle of the masked man. Climbs to the top. Elbow drop to the back. And Todoroki gets caught, though. Gets caught. Sent into the corner. But counters that tag attempt. Turns him around. But counters the signature. He countered the signature of Todoroki. Put him back in the corner and Guts with a cheap shot. And now he's stunned. And now this man in a mask. Send him up in the corner. Big kick. And hangs him up. Off the ropes. Drop kick. Hung up against the ropes. Deadly. Deadly move right there. I'd say something about the Obsidian Warriors outfit choices, but I can't talk since I fight in concert attire. Yeah, I wouldn't talk at all. Would not talk at all. Stomping on the arm of Todoroki with that one. And now trying to send him into Obsidian Order territory, but Todoroki one step ahead. Stomping on the gut. Stomping again. And now could be looking to make a tag and gets the tag to Bakugo. Katsuki Bakugo enrages up. And kicks him down again. We still don't know the identity of this masked individual. Hopefully we get to find out some point soon. But right now, Bakugo and Todoroki are just going to have to deal with it. Uppercut from the corner. And now set up in the corner again. Tag is made to Guts. What on earth are they setting up here? What are they setting up? Oh gosh, he's got him in a tombstone position. He's got him in a tombstone. Spiking tombstone pile driver to Bakugo. Todoroki has to come to break that one up. Holy moly. That is devastating. A spiking tombstone pile driver from those two. Oh no, Guts picking up Bakugo. Power bomb, and he's going for more. The Iron Rage. 3 sets of power bombs to Bakugo. They are killing him. I'm sorry? Bakugo didn't burn? Bakugo not burning resiliency to that, I guess showing the heart that he's got. But he might not have heart for very long, because this man's been tagged. Oh my gosh, they're going the other way. They're going the other way with it. You don't want to see Guts fly like that, Spike Tombstone Pile Driver. The other way around this time, and this time Bakugo's got a burn. And tags Guts right back in, saying to finish it. Bakugo rolling to the outside. Headbutt to him. Bakugo is in a world of trouble. Look at that, raking his face across the mat. Across the floor, and then an elbow drop. Sends him back into the ring. And it could be only a matter of time now before they just put him away. But Bakugo's not done. Bakugo still won to fight with everything he's got. Sends him into the corner. If they can make the tag here, this could be killer. No. And that was the tag finisher that was reversed. Tag finisher that was reversed. And again the reversal. Back-to-back reversals of attempted tags. Guts, what are you thinking? Went for a finisher from up there, but Bakugo stopped it. Bakugo countered it. Punch and he's stunned. And another. And makes the tag to the masked man. Right to the throat. Turns him around, picks him up. Oh! Knees to the back of Bakugo. Cover. Got him. Got him. The Obsidian Order pick up the win. Lights out for the Academy. Hit him with a lumbar check. And yeah, I figured it wouldn't be long before Splendid said something. That order scares me. It scares me too. Splendid's, I still want to say hired goons. Look at this here. Splash from Guts. And then this man leapt over him and double foot stomped him. They tried everything they could. But after the attack from Tartaros and Braun Breaker, which again, I'm just going to address that right now. Tartaros and Braun Breaker attacking these two again. They attacked him backstage. At least Braun attacked Bakugo. Then Then Bakugo and Todoroki attack Braun and Tartaros, and now they've attacked them again. Okay, you know what? You know what? Hold on. Let me check something real quick. I need to see if this can be done. Give the all clear. Okay. Yeah, I've been given the all clear. I've been given the all clear because those two teams have been going at it for a while. Only thing I noticed about the Masked Man, he clearly fights with precision in mind. All of his strikes were when he wanted them to go. Lita with a skill issue? Lita. I don't think I've ever seen you do it. Maybe I've seen you once. I don't know. Either way, that lumbar check put Bakugo away. And as I was saying, those two teams have been going at it for a while. We're just getting this done. Chain reaction. 2-on-2 Extreme Rules tag team match. It is Heroes Academy versus the Hellhounds. It is Bakugo and Todoroki 2-on-2 with Tartaros and Braun Breaker. Extreme Rules tag team action. It's confirmed by the GM himself. It is official. We will get that at Chain Reaction. But congratulations, I guess, to Guts and whoever this other guy is. 62% on the Obsidian Order, 38% on the Heroes Academy. They get the win, and we move on. But folks, coming up next, we got an interesting matchup in store. Pin the champs, or pin a champion. Pin a champion or win, and you get a title match at Chain Reaction. It is the tag team champions, the Twin Dragons. It is Scarlet Justice, and it is Pretty Lethal in triple threat tag team elimination action. If you can get a pin on Chie or on Yukiko, you will have a tag team championship match at Chain Reaction. If both teams get it done, then it will be a triple threat match. If one team gets it done, it's 2-on-2, and if Chie and Yukiko somehow go the whole match and sweep without being pinned, they get to choose their opponents. Gotta wonder who would be, let's be honest, bold and brave enough to be Guts' tag partner. Who knows? It has only just begun. That's concerning. I don't like where that's going. Well, let's do this thing. Let's get in to this matchup. It is On and Makoto, Scarlet Justice. It is Pretty Lethal, Yuffie and Yor. And it is Chie and Yukiko, the tag team champions, as we go ahead and turn up the voltage. Right now. Been playing a lot of Persona 5s from Room Scarlet Justice. Great game. Love to see that, Splendid. Love to see that. Anyways. Here comes the tag team champions. Chie and Yukiko, the Twin Dragons. On the NWO at the last second. Yeah, the NWO showed up at the last second. Golden, is that fine? What's fine?
The following contest is a triple threat
What's
tag team match. Making our way to the ring.
What, the Lita thing?
Women's
That's fine.
World
If Lita's here, that's fine. I don't care.
Shin and
Either way,
Amaya.
off of that, the tag team champions are here. for some tag team action. I said this is the older one. I see. I don't know where you said that, but yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I don't care. Chie and Yukiko, the tag team champions, out here now. And they look to put on another classic. You said it earlier? Oh. Well, then either I missed it. Yeah, YouTube ate your message. Yeah, I didn't see it. YouTube ate your message. Either way, Chie, Yukiko, good luck to them. Because if they want to win this thing and pick their opponents, they get the chance. They're going to have to sweep the field. But right now, it's pretty lethal. Yuffie and Yor, who have yet to actually lose a tag team match since they've started teaming up together. Getting themselves this opportunity because of that. Yuffie and Yor, if they could pin Yukiko or Chie or win this match, they're in prime opportunity for a tag team championship match at Chain Reaction. And that'd be huge for these two. A ninja and an assassin teaming up together. Pretty Lethal's been sticking to their namesake. Let's see if they can keep it up tonight. Let's see if they can. Yuffie, Yor, good luck to you, but coming out last in this match, it is Scarlet Justice. It is on, and it is Makoto. Them Phantom Thieves have arrived again. These two had the opportunity, actually, to become tag team champions in the inaugural showing. It came down to them with Peach and Daisy of Double Blossom and the tag team champions Chie and Yukiko to compete for those tag titles. They're back in another triple threat scenario with Chie and Yukiko again. Could things be different this time for An and Makoto? Could they get it done tonight? Pin one of them or win the match to get themselves a shot? But here we go. Twin Dragons, Pretty Lethal, Scarlet Justice. Here we go. Starting it off, it's Yukiko and Queen, An and Yor, and Yuffie and Chie going at to start with. Immediate roll-up from An, but Yor kicking out instantaneously as Yukiko dropping the arm of Queen. Right down, a German suplex to Yor from An. There is a lot of chaos in this match. Both Yukiko and An going off the ropes at the same time. And as y'all are talking about Lita's age, these three teens are going at it. YouTube really eating Hippo's messages. David didn't even know. Yeah, straight up. Straight up. Roll up there. Rolled back from Yuffie and Queen. Back and forth these two go. Kick out there. As Yukiko had brought in a kendo stick into the match. Yor on the outside, An and Yukiko both working together on Yuffie there. Kind of kicks to both sides of her head. Oh, roll up by Chie, kick out by Queen. 19 acting like a toddler, sit down. Chie tossing onto the side, but has to now deal with the assassin Yor. Picked up, but Chie gets out of it right to the knee. Oh my gosh, is that the lady on Takamaki? It sure is. Welcome in, Pi. How you doing, man? I assume today was work. Was it as chaotic as normal, my man? Good to see ya. Welcome into the stream. As Chie taking it to Yor. And Yuffie and Queen going at it. German suplex from Yor to Chie. And a moonsault from Yuffie. I'm ready to put my 2 weeks in. Oh no! Oh no, bye. Dang, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that that's happening, man. Hopefully this stream will help you feel a little bit better. You know? Queen taking it to Yor in the corner. As Chie and Yukiko tried to go after Yuffie, got caught by Yuffie there with that kunai, that standing Sharanu. And then catching Yukiko with that shinobi strike. Into the cover. She ain't nowhere, but Yukiko still kicked out anyways. Biosense of the term I exist for eons. I'm old. Also, I don't know the bar. Fair enough, Marcy. Fair enough. Queen with a knee right to Yor. I had to fire somebody because someone reported they went around the corner. Go. Sheesh. Sheesh. My gosh. Oh. Well, firing somebody isn't always great, but dang, man. Yukiko sending on into the trash can there, and Yor comes flying in with a double axe. As Yuffie taking down Queen on the other side, Chie now taking it to On. Big kick caught by On. Yuffie looking to deal with Queen as Yukiko rolled up Yor, kicked out at 1. Yuffie, I don't know what you just did, but you missed. But yeah, doing great right now. Hey, fair enough. Good to hear. Good to hear, man. That you're at least doing good off that. Yukiko raging up. I think Chie also raged up at the same time. That just shows how in sync the tag team champions are, and how everybody has spilled to the outside. On picking up Yor, dropped with a 1916, the Burning Desire. And Chie dropping onto the barricade. That steel barricade there. Yuffie drop kick to Queen, and Yor taking down Chie. Turns on around. German suplex from Yor. Yukiko sending Queen away. Or at least tried to before Yor intercepted. Yuffie sending Yukiko away there. And now Queen roll up on Yuffie. Kicked out. Remember, if Queen or On pin Yor or Yuffie or the other way around, it's not going to matter. Also, a Galactic Punt was just hit on Yor. It's not going to matter for a Tag Team Championship opportunity. You either got to win the match or you got to pin Chie or Yukiko. That's the rules of this matchup. So their goal is definitely going to want to take down Chie and Yukiko to guarantee themselves a shot, and maybe to stop their opponents from getting a pin on one of them as well. Yuffie. Also, a table's been brought in. A table was set up in the ring for a second there, as Yor dropping Queen with that signature right there. Into the cover. Queen kicking out too, though. Big Takamaki clearing house. She do be clearing house right now. Seems Pretty Lethal's holding true to their namesake so far. That could change at any second. It really could at any second. And On with the defeat. The Red Panther delivered. And I think Yukiko just broke it up. Yukiko broke up the pin on Yuffie. Turning Queen around. Scorpion death dropping Chie with a knee. Right to Yor. Soul Food. Oh, Soul Food. That's a nice name too. On. Now reverse DDT, kind of, on to Chie. And no, Yor almost pinned there. And a kick out. Just one fall indeed. No, it's not one fall. It's not just one fall, Leia. This is not one fall. This is elimination style. And there's that dark matter from Yor. Calls that the Thorn Princess. It's not one fall to a finish. You either got to pin Chie. It's elimination. You either got to pin Chie or Yukiko to win the match to get a tag team championship opportunity. Queen just sent herself flying and took out Yor. As On and Yuffie going at it on another side. Yukiko stalking Yor as Chie gets back in the ring. On power bomb to Yuffie into the cover. Yo, On is bleeding. On's got a big cut on her forehead. Dang. And Yukiko dropping Yor with that. And Queen broke it up. Queen broke that one up, but gets turned around, locked down. Almagi lock is cinched in, and Queen's got a burn resiliency. Queen the first one to burn resiliency in this match. Jeesh! And On catching Yor. Red Panther delivered. And a cover now on Yukiko. Kicked out. And Yuffie striking On with that Wu-Tai Whirlwind Tornado kick. Cover on. And On didn't burn resiliency. On kicked out at 2 and did not burn. Chie with a DDT. Spinning style with it. Everyone's still in this match at the current moment. No. Makoto was going for the finisher there, and Yor stopped it from happening, and instead hits it on Yor. Hit that fist of justice. And Chie now trying to cover Yor off of that one, and Yuffie there to break it up. Yeah, they got to pin one half of the tag team champions or win the match to get a tag team title shot. Also, our barricade has been demolished again. And dang it. Also, yeah, I did also see a flying chair. That was crazy. Yor, locking Queen down. Assassin's embrace. Locked down on Queen. And On. Wait a minute. I think On broke it up, and then Queen tapped at the same time. But I think she broke it up just a second quicker. Just a second quicker before the tap out happened. Cover and On kicks out. Still not burning resiliency. Chair went Neum. The chair did in fact go Neum, apparently. Yuffie. Oh, there it is. There's that back elbow. The back elbow to Yukiko. Rookie mistake to focus on the ring. Missed the tap out. And Yukiko burns resiliency. I don't think it was a rookie mistake to miss the tap out. I think On just broke it up at the same time as the tap out happened. And not only that, I think Yuffie bumped into Bobby at the same time. So it's kind of discombobulated. From that one, caught. On went for a DDT, and Yukiko just stepped out the way and then pins Yuffie. But kicks out at 2. Yuffie surviving. And On. Queen taking down Chie with a knee. Goodness sake. German suplex to Yukiko, who kicks right back up. And Yor takes it to Queen with a sledgehammer. I could see it. Bobby wasn't even looking at submission. All right, well, your odds are a different mind than him. Fair enough. You got a different view than I did. Yukiko and On going at it. Wait a minute. On just checked in. She stole Yukiko's finisher, the checkout. Chie was too slow. Chie was too slow. Yukiko is the first one eliminated. Galactic Punch. Chie's pissed about it. Chie's pissed about it. Cover on Yuffie. Resiliency's burned. Which that means that Scarlet Justice is guaranteed a tag team title match at Chain Reaction. The pin on Yukiko gets On and Queen a tag team title shot. But will Pretty Lethal do the same? It doesn't look like it just yet because Yuffie eliminated by Panther. One title shot is guaranteed. The Dragons will not be able to pick their opponents. At least for right now, it's Scarlet Justice against the Twin Dragons. But it all depends on Yor. If Yor can get a pin on Chie or win the match, then it'll be a triple threat. Yor's going to have to work double time for this one if she's going to want to earn that shot for Pretty Lethal. Chie and On going at it now. Strike from Chie to On in the corner. Lined up, and a knee right to the face. That is one title shot indeed. Cover on, who's stunned after all that damage. Resiliency burned. Resiliency is burned on Panther, and Queen dropping Chie with that drop kick. It doesn't matter if Queen or Panther are pinned right now. They've got that title shot locked. And Queen choking out Yor in the corner. All right, Makoto, I see you. Dang. Cover could look to just eliminate Yor right now. And Yor's burned resiliency. Yor has burned resiliency. It is not looking good for Pretty Lethal. And Chie sending On to the table. Could we be seeing On through it? No. Does not go through the table. Chie sets up Kung Fu Rush to Panther. But on the other side, look over there. Yor rolls up Queen. Lots of words. Rolls up Queen. There's one person left for each team now. That doesn't get them the shot, but it does get them close because Yor could still win or could still pin Chie. And was trying to do that right there, but Chie caught the signature. Knee strikes to Yor, who also, I believe, burned Adrenaline Rush at some point. Chie, Galactic Punt. It didn't matter about the Adrenaline Rush because the Galactic Punt was hit. But Yor rolled to the outside, and Panther's still going after Chie. I think wanting to make sure that Yor's only got one option, and that's to win. Sets up, could be looking, hits it. Carmen's Flame, that's 6-1-9. Knocked the table over in the process, and it's to knock the table out the ring. Yor setting up Panther, Exploder Suplex. All three down, but Chie getting to her feet. Panther dropping. Yor, oh, Chie! Her knee, I don't know if that connected with the back of the head of Yor or just connected with the ground. Chie sending the table back in. Yor steps back in. She knows that she's got to pin Chie or avoid elimination. Yeah, a lot of blood there. Galactic Punt to Panther. And Yor drops Chie and goes for the cover on, saying one less obstacle to deal with. If I can pin you right here, it's one on. Woo. Y'all, she kicked out. I don't know how she kicked out, but she sure did. On still fighting. And now tried to set up for Red Panther, but Chie stopped at clotheslines. Yor down. On still has a finisher built up. Chie still has resiliency. And Yor close to building up a signature. Doesn't have one built up yet. Chie setting Panther up on the ropes, but gets caught. Caught with a forearm. Both On and Yor gets back in the ring. Double team setup, but On stopping that from happening. Sets up Chie, dropped her. Dropped her with the whiplash. But Yor breaks it up. Says, I need to make sure. If you pin Chie, my only option's to win. So I'm going to get rid of you right now to keep it one-on-one this time. And she does. On's gone. It's down to Yor and Chie. The tag title match hangs in the balance. Scarlet Justice has confirmed their shot. Yor has to win now if she wants it. If she wants the shot, she's going to need to beat Chie, and that's easier said than done. After that Meteora clothesline, though, from Yor. Got right back up. Chie with 2 injuries. Yor also with an injury. Will it be a triple threat or a good old 2-on-2 matchup? Who gets it done? Can Chie clutch up for her team? Or will Yor get the title shot and have it be a triple threat? Right now, it's not looking to be the case. Off the ropes. Underneath. Hits the knee. Knee to the face. Chie's got a finisher. Sets up with it. No, hits the kicks. Kicks to the gut. Yo, look at the back of Yor. Look at the back of Yor. She is bruised up beyond all belief, and Chie might make her pay. Knee drop to the gut. That's got to be it. Yor's taken so much punishment in this match. No! No, not yet! She kicked out! Yeah, her back and her chest. I don't know how Yor survived. Her back, her chest, her nose, her body, everything is hurting. Bruised up. Sledgehammer right to Chie. Out of the way, but another sledgehammer, and Chie's stunned. Chie is stunned. Yor has a finisher and looking for a signature right now. Hits that Red Room rush. Lloyd's gonna have a field day after tonight. My goodness. Yor, though, setting up Chie. German suplex, trying to go through the table. Chie flipped over. She done flipped over, but got caught. She got caught. Assassin's embrace. Locked it down. Locked it in. Chie burns. Chie burns. And I want to keep in mind that both of them have a finisher. It could be the next one to hit a big move. Wins it all. Forearm from Chie from the springboard position. Might have knocked her out cold with it. And she did. Wow. What a match. The Twin Dragons get it done. Dang, Dust, no. 1-6, oh gosh. Yor could not fight any longer. As our mystery friend here says, it will be 2-on-2. Scarlet Justice versus the Twin Dragons. 2-on-2 for the Tag Team Championships. Y'all, I don't know how On kicked out right there. I don't know how that happened. But she done kicked out. And that was impressive. What a showing from these three teams. I was hoping for Yor. I think a lot of people might have been. It is the champs against that. It is Chie and Yukiko taking on Queen and Panther for the tag team titles. 56% on Twin Dragons, 33% on Scarlet Justice, and 11% on Pretty Lethal. What a match. What a victory for the Twin Dragons. Those teams really wanted that tag title shot. They sure did. But we move on from that match to right now. Let's move on from that one. How can you still do that with the ropes after that? Oh no! Oh no, Chie, man, how Chie managed to do that. But right now, we don't need to worry about that. What matters is, congratulations to Chie and Yukiko. They will get themselves a tag. Well, they are the tag team champions, but they will await Panther and Queen at Chain Reaction for the tag team titles. But right now, we got Fatal 4-Way action. And thankfully, Zoro's in the building. Thankfully, he's in the building and ready to go. It is XSP. It is Seth freaking Rollins. It is the debuting Gundham Tanaka. And it is Zoro. Fatal 4-Way action. We've made sure that Zoro is actually in Gorilla, thankfully. He's thankfully in Gorilla position. He's ready to go. Let's get to it. Fatal 4-Way, one fall to a finish. Who gets it done? Let's find out as we turn up the voltage for this one. You know, I was very concerned that the poll just didn't pop up because I saw nothing for a short period of time, and I saw like some dots at the bottom. Let's get to it. And coming out first, it is the debutee. It is the Supreme Overlord of Ice. It is Gundham Tanaka. Ah, I see.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match. Making his way
Let's
to the
get
ring,
to it. It's Gundham Tanaka.
your darkest fears. Weighing in at 210 pounds.
Also, Hippo, we had your wife earlier. Now we have your boy. Your boy, Gundham Tanaka. He's here in the GWE. The ultimate breeder. Gundham Tanaka. Why is that his ultimate talent? He works well with animals. I saw Erza 1 and Gundham will be doing the same. Alright. Let's see if he can, because he's got some very tough competition. Gundham Tanaka. What is this? Yo, what is this music? Okay, Gundham, man came out with the orchestra. How about that? My favorite Danganronpa character. Y'all show you the same thing. Seth and Randy go way back. I've fought Seth and never beaten them. Yeah, this music. Holy moly. Gundham, my dude. It's ascending. Gundham Tanaka has got a presence about him that screams. I know, it screams a lot of things. It screams Supreme Overlord of Ice. Devious. I've definitely heard it before, but I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called either. Let me look. I have my themes written down. What's it called? Gundham, what's your theme called? Oh, it's Heart of Courage. That's what it is. Yeah, that is a final boss music. Yeah, that's final boss music. That is Heart of Courage. Gundham Tanaka, ladies and gentlemen. Impressive as always. But another man who's very impressive is this man. A man who's confirmed for the Royal Rumble. It is Seth freaking Rollins. I'll hear that crowd sing his song. Seth Rollins has arrived once again. Seth Rollins, we have not seen him in quite a long time. Tried to compete for the World Heavyweight Championship in the opening stages of the GWE. Fell short to Roman Reigns. In a fatal four-way match that also involved himself, Roman, Skull, and Nathan. And the crowd's still going along with it. I feel like I should bring this up. Don't let Seth's odd outfits distract from the fact it's all business once that bell rings. That's exactly what Seth Rollins is all about. He might be flashy, but when that bell rings, he kicks it into another gear. Can he do that tonight in this fatal four-way? This man doesn't really kick it into another gear, though, when it comes to matches. The last time we saw him do that, you know, we know what happened. XSP. Some people might hate his guts. Some people might call him a fiend. Some people might call him a menace. Some people might call him devious. Some people might call him excess piss, which was Seth Rollins' own thing, apparently. Either way, the last time we saw XSP, he was complaining about his loss to Modest at Deep Freeze, wanted a match, and got met with the GOAT. The never-seen 17 greatest of all time, John Cena. And while XSP put on the showing of a lifetime, for himself at least, it wasn't enough to put Cena away. Now, in Fatal 4-Way action, XSP might look to try to steal a win, might look to try to cheat to get a win, or might look just to try and get a win at all. He can be flashy and makes getting stuff done a lot more satisfying. You would say that, Kaz. You have a freaking selfie stick. You would say that, though. You have a selfie stick. You're flashy all the time. And our mysterious friend saying, let the visionary show you all what it takes to be a world champion. That is true. The only man in this match that's been a world champion before. And outlast, but, well, certainly not least, it is Rora Noah Zoro. Zoro, what is that? Oh my gosh. What the crud? Dude, what is that? He's here. What is he trying something else? He got some shades on. He's got a stash. I guess he was lost and he grabbed something else. All right, Zoro. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Did he go into Sanji's closet? Maybe? I don't know. Did he get lost wearing something else? Maybe? Oh, hey, Jam Hippo. How you doing, man? Welcome on in. I'm here. Oh, hey, Jacob. Hey, Jacob. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. You came in at probably the funniest time possible. Okay. Alright, that might be the moment of the stream. Zoro, what the heck was that? What is this? Man's dressed up. He got a stash. He's still wearing the shades. He's still wearing the shades. Alright, Lorenzo calling this one. Yeah, I'm confused. I don't know. I don't know, man. This is just what Zoro does, I guess. Also, did anybody figure out where in the world Zoro was this whole time? Did anybody know where he was? We just found him. Apparently, according to the GM, he just showed up. Did anybody get eyes on him beforehand? I don't know. I was here to say that I have a suggestion to the server. Oh, sure. Bet. Send a suggestion. Oh. I found it. I found the suggestion. Well, I do have a theme already for Gundam, but that's also not a bad theme. I know where he was, and he was not where... What do you mean you know where he was? Wait, what do you mean you know where he was? Can confirm he did show up. Yeah, Leia was there with the GM when that happened. I can also confirm that. He told me about it. What do you mean you know where he was? Yo, Hippo? What do you... you know what? Maybe I shouldn't question. Either way, don't ask me. I'm waiting on word from the indie promotion I'm working for. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. XSP now taking it to Zoro as Rollins takes Gundham down in a little fisherman suplex from XSP. Rollins taking it to who he called XS Piss. He knocked on my door. What do you mean he knocked on your door? He knocked. What do you mean he knocked? He went to your show? I know the GM told me you run a show too. He went to your Zoro. This guy. I look over and I see Seth just cracking him over the head with a kendo stick. Alright, yep, it's gonna be one of these matches, y'all. It's gonna be one of these matches. Seth forearm to the face of Gundham as XSP lighting him up with some combos into a knee strike. Don't ask me, I was eating my rigatoni pasta and he interrupted. Okay, yeah. I don't know. That's what the Visionary does. Never take him for granted. Yeah, never take this man for granted as XSP actually trying to roll up Seth, but he kicks out. Zoro alone just killed any hit all tension tonight had. Oh yeah. Yeah, everything was like, there was tension. We had that. And then this happened. Yo, we had the contrast. We had Gundam's like angelic style music. We had Seth Rollins. And then we just had Zoro. Like this. Isn't that Zoro's outfit when he's in hiding? Zoro goes into hiding? I don't think... Alright, you know what? I'm not going to question that one either. They're just... they stood right beside each other waiting for XSP to get in the ring, and then Zoro dropped Rollins. Oh, this man. This man, I tell you. this man's a challenge. I mean, either way, he hit him with Asura's Wrath. That spinning powerbomb, and XSP caught him. And now Rollins getting caught with the XSP factor. But over on the other side, Gundham tried to pin Zoro, but XSP there to break it up. I just think he's dumb or lost. Could be both. There's a reason why Flair's saying nothing. Zoro getting caught there. XSP picking up Rollins. Power bomb position. Oh, turns it over and dropped him onto the ropes, and Rollins is stunned. Wait a minute. XSP. Rollins is taking a ton of damage. Submission locked in on Rollins, and he's out of it. I'm just going to watch the match. Yeah, same. Honestly, I don't blame you, Joshua. I don't blame you. Rollins super kick kind of hit both Seth and... not Seth. Yeah, no, Rollins hit himself with... Okay, no. XSP. I'm just going to pretend I didn't have that sentence at all in my mind. That didn't happen. XSP strikes to Zoro. And Rollins trying to go for a neck breaker. But Zoro moving out of the way. Strikes there. XSP dropping Gundham. And Zoro picks up Rollins. Look at the strength. But Zoro caught by Rollins. Rolled up. Kaveh kick out at 2 by the Visionary. Or at least by Zoro, actually. It wasn't even by Seth. Seth was the one doing the thing. This match is all over the place. Not only is the match all over the place, I'm all over the place. I can't get over Zoro in this random costume. What is he doing? He's a silly guy. Lining up that clothesline into the corner to Gundham. And now trying to go to the cover. Off that clothesline. Kick out of 2 though by Gundham. And XSP dropping him. And by him I mean Zoro with a drop kick. Setting up here. And Rollins stopping XSP from going what he was going for. Dropped him down. With that Inzaguri. Yeah, he is doing Zoro things, Candace. He's doing Zoro things. Dropped him there. Neck breaker from Zoro to Rollins. Don't get me wrong. Zoro, while being a bit of a goofball, steps it up in the ring. Rollins' head hit the chair. That powerbomb caused his head to hit the chair. XSP there with that baseball bat shot cover on Zoro, and that was only a 1. Make no mistake about Zoro, despite this mental whatever this is. He's still a fierce warrior. He's still a tough competitor. As is Rollins, as is Gundham, and maybe as is XSP? I don't know. Turns him over, and a dragon suplex to Rollins. Zoro could be in trouble, but Gundham stopping XSP. Kicks him though, sets up for that fact of life. That X-plex to Gundham, and Zoro sends him into the corner. And then goes for the cover on Gundham, but not realizing that they were both there, but Gundham kicked out anyways. XSP tried to stop Rollins, but he kicked out anyways. I don't even know if Gundham burned. I don't think he did. Gundham off the ropes, moonsault to Rollins. XSP with the kendo stick though. And Gundham went for the knee, moved out the way of it. Gets the shot. Oh no, everybody's down. XSP factor to Gundham. Everyone is down. And Gundham burns resiliency. XSP trying to snake this one, where everybody's down, trying to take the chance. But Gundham sets him up. So does Rollins, send up Zoro. XSP out of that. And a stomp to Zoro. And XSP tried to go for the cover on Zoro like a slimy little man. And now Rollins and Gundham trying to double team him, but XSP actually caught him. XSP factor to Rollins. And a drop kick to Gundham. But now has to contend with Zoro as he drops him and now covers. Not Rollins, but XSP, who kicks out at 2. Turns Rollins around, stomping on the ankle. Forearm. The curb stomp, one of the most devastating attacks to the head. Indeed. Opening, I don't know what this match is. XSP dropping Zoro on his ankle, then that dragon screw. Working away on that knee and that ankle of Zoro, and Rollins lines him up, drops him. Kick out though. Or no kick out, Gundham kicked him and broke it up. Rollins putting Gundham into the corner. Steel chair in hand. We know Rollins is very familiar with that steel chair. Zoro tried to go for something there. Gundham catching Rollins in a brain buster. Brain buster to Rollins as Gundham goes up top. But look who's right there. XSP's there with the kendo stick. But Gundham with a leg drop. Calls that the Hellfire drop and climbs back up again. And a Dark Deva Jumpy cover. Rollins burns resiliency. And dang! He tried to kick Gundham and he just kicked Zoro. And then Zoro kicked out without burning resiliency. The knee-jerk reaction from XSP, instead of kicking Gundham, he just kicked it down Zoro. Gundham now setting up XSP. Went for the Tope Atomico, but got caught. XSP factor. And now XSP set up Gundham. Moonsault took down Rollins. Do you see the distance Gundham got with that moonsault? But XSP overhead belly to Gundham. And now everyone down except for XSP. But now Rollins back up. Turns his attention to Zoro. But gets caught. Turned around. What a lariat. 3-blade strong to Rollins. But Gundham breaks it up. He kicked him while he was down. Yeah, he did. Kicked him while he was down. Hit that 3-blade strong. But Rollins didn't kick out. Gundham had to break that up. Alabama slam set up. Rollins got out of it. Moonsault to XSP. As Gundham with an uppercut to Rollins, but has to face Zoro. Picked up. Asura's Wrath. No one is there. Into the cover. Rollins trying to make it in. He wouldn't have made it, but Gundham kicked out. Gundham kicked out anyways. Yo, what is this match? What is this match? I don't know how Gundam's still in it. I don't know how Zoro's. I don't know how any of these guys are still in this thing. This is turning into from a joke match to actually a banger. Knee from Gundham to XSP. Now goes to the outside. Gundham's got a finisher built up. That's what this match is. Trucks flies in. Knee to the face of XSP. Goes into the cover and trying to put his feet on the ropes, but Rollins there to stop it. Yeah, this is not the main event. This is definitely not the main event. We still have 2 more matches to go. After this one, oh goodness, Zoro caught him with a 3-blade stronger, the Demon Slash, and Gundham dropped XSP with the Dark Dominion, that Dark Matter. Gundham's got 2. No, Gundham's got 2 finishers. Gundham has 2 finishers, and I don't know how, but Zoro and XSP still have resiliency. Gundham now busted open. I don't know how those 2 still have resiliency, and Rollins tearing apart the announcer's table. Set up, shoulder tackle to Gundham. Zoro with the baseball bat stuns him. Rollins takes down XSP into the cover on Gundham. XSP stopped him, you idiot! He's still kicked out? Gundham, how did you still kick out? What are we doing here? Gundham, what are you on? These guys are insane. These guys are insane. Oh my gosh. This man is resilient. Shoulder tackle to Gundham, took him down with that one as Rollins dropped XSP. Off the ropes, big splash from Zoro. Rollins is going up, but Zoro took him down. I might need to talk with a lot more of the roster. Yeah, you might need to, Leia. You might need to. This is mental. Zoro grabs Rollins, puts him in the corner as XSP gets back into the ring. But Gundham caught him on the back elbow as he ran in. Rollins, I think he tried for move theft, then tried for the stomp, but XSP was in the way. Turns him around again, gets caught. XSP lifts him up, back body drop. Rollins is stunned. Zoro tossing the steps at Gundham. XSP's got a finisher. Zoro and Gundham still going at it on the outside. Gundham just picked Zoro up and body slammed him. Off the ropes. Underneath. Gundham picked up Zoro. Powerbomb onto the steps. And XSP stole it. He stole it. I think he hit a dragon suplex onto Rollins, bridged it, and pinned him. Yo. Yo. You know what? This match was nuts. I thought this was going to be some joke match. He kicked Zoro while he was down. He kicked Zoro while he was down. I can't even believe I'm saying it, but XSP not only showed up and showed out, but picked up the win. I don't know how that happened, but can we talk about Gundham? Gundham, I don't care, XSP. You know, XSP picked up the win. Good for him. Gundham was the MVP of this match. This man was insane. Picked up Zoro, hit him with a powerbomb, and yeah, dragon suplex to Rollins. Gundham couldn't make it in time. And XSP, I can't believe I'm saying this, got the win. 45% of you on Rollins, 44 on Gundham, 11 on Zoro, and 0% on XSP. Wow. What a match. And I can't even believe it. I got nothing with that one, y'all. That was mental. What a match. XSP, congrats on the win, man. Congrats on the win. We move on from that absolutely mental Yo. What? Yeah, what was... Yeah. I was gonna say, I was gonna leave it, but what was Zoro wearing? This feels familiar to Glitch last week. What the crud, man? Alright, well, now it's time for the other battle royal from that to this. It is another battle royal. This time showing the 6 competitors that will be confirmed for the Women's Rumble. We already know that Erza Scarlet is in it. We'll have to see who else is going to be in it in this matchup. Who is it going to be? Well, we are just going to have to find out. Let's go ahead and do just that as we turn up the voltage. I can't get over the last match, though, yo. I can't get over the last match. I got nothing. I got nothing. I don't know how. That, even any of that, I got nothing. But coming out first... I'm gonna be so for real. That's fitting. Nami is here.
Making her way to the ring from overseas,
Nami representing the Grand Line Divas. More pirates after Zoro. More pirates. Nami in the Rumble match. I will never forget how Nami basically got inserted into the canon. Yeah, neither will I. Because I done said that on a whim, and it happened. Nami, good luck to you. You are in the Rumble match. Hey, Nami, that means Robin's here also. Maybe? I mean, it was the case with Opening and Randy. Maybe, maybe not. The Redhead Battle Royal was peak. The Redhead Battle was peak. The Redhead Battle was peak. I can already feel a lot of men's reactions to this gal. I feel uncomfortable. I also feel uncomfortable. Maybe she made. Maybe Nami was the one who put Zoro in that outfit. I don't know, y'all. There's a chance that could have been the case. But who else is in this match along with Nami? Shoot. Somebody who, just like a lot of people in the men's battle royal, is out to prove herself. It is the ultimate swimming pro. It is Aoi Asahina. Hina. Lantern in hand, looking to get a big moment. Hina entering the Rumble match. Can she turn her fortunes around? Because we've seen Hina recently and it's not been the greatest of outcomes for this woman. Every chance she's gotten, she's not gotten the best of it. Opportunities for the championships in multiple occasions, but Hina fell short every single time. This time, now with a Rumble, could Hina finally seize her moment? Could Hina get her chance at a championship match at the GWE's biggest show of the year? Let's see if Hina can do that. It starts with this battle royal tonight. And when things break, things shatter. Hina looks to shatter the competition tonight. Blows out the lantern. And she's ready to go. She's still got that determined look in her eyes. I'm back. Did Devon win? Yes. Well, yes and no. On and Queen got the shot, and they're the only ones to get the shot, but Chie and Yukiko were the ones to pick up the win, Pi. But it will be Scarlet Justice versus the Twin Dragons for the tag titles, the chain reaction, and I should have seen this one coming. Ow. Camilla is in the Battle Royal. 3 of my faves win, I'm okay. You know what? There you go, Pi. But also, ow. I freaking, like, slammed my hand so hard on this desk. Ignore Queen, and I won. Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough, Pi. Fair enough. But Camilla enters the Battle Royal, entering the Rumble. I'm good? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. It was like, I pointed my hand at Camilla, and then it just kept going down and spiked the corner of my table. Safe to say it was just one finger, though, so I think we're fine. Camilla. Somebody who looks to prove herself as well here in the GWE, entering the Battle Royal. Looking to... oh my gosh. Y'all, that is the music of the former Women's World Champion. The beautiful madness. Julia is looking to claim her title back. Is that Juliara? Yeah, I was like, wait a second. Pa, you wouldn't say that out of character. You wouldn't say that in character. Wait a minute. Julia is here. The former and first ever GWE Women's World Champion enters the Battle Royal, will enter the Rumble. If she can win it all, the Rhine Shogun, or whoever's champion at the time, could be in her sights. It was the Rhine Shogun. The Rhine Shogun beat Julia at Deep Freeze in a 15-minute Iron Woman match to become the women's champion. The Rhine Shogun. The Electro Archon from Genshin. You know, that one. Oh! Well, coming out next, it is Dusk.
From the other side of darkness, Dusty!
Congrats to Julia for being the first and only champ. Dang! Dang, Pi, my gosh. Also, Dusk has arrived. Very cheerful, still, as per usual. I saw the Trons and thought it was someone else. No, it is not. It is not who you thought it was. It is, in fact, Dusk. Dusk entering the Battle Royal. The little vampire gimmick. Okay. Ashi's not here yet. No, Ashi's here. Ashi's in the GWE. She's competed before. But no, not in the match. At least not yet. There's still one more entrant. I don't know who in the world the last one's going to be. But right now, Dusk skipping away. Oh, it wasn't Ashi. Okay. Skipping away down to the... Oh, you thought it was Kafka's Trons. Oh, that also makes sense. Nope. Not Kafka, unfortunately. Dusk. Good luck to you. Let's see if little Dusky here can get it done. If they fall short again, well, we'll just have to see. Maybe she can. Maybe she can. Who knows? We just gotta have to find out. She's sitting on the ropes, y'all. Dusk is swinging on them ropes. It's Drew, trust. Listen, if Drew McIntyre is in this Rumble opening, or in this Battle Royal, I don't know. I don't know. Something happens. Let's see who the sixth person in this matchup is. Oh. Oh.
Representing the iconic duo from Osaka, Japan.
Well, you were attacked backstage last week. Flair attacked Sakura backstage last week and targeted that injured knee of Sakura, but she's still good to go. Apparently. No knees, Ogami. Bro. Sakura has arrived for this battle royal. Well, here we go, y'all. 6 women in this matchup. Here we go. The attack did not do as much as we thought, apparently. Battle royal underway. Hina going after Dusk straight away. Nami and Camilla. I'm sure some people would be happy about that. And Julia and Sakura. I digress. Milking a knee injury for 4 years in 5 different universes. That is kind of funny. I am not going to lie. Dusk looking to set up Hina, but Camilla got in the way. As Julia trying to take it to Sakura. Early doors. I mean, if some of these competitors are smart, they might want to go after... I wouldn't want to say go after Sakura's knees, because we saw what Flair did to Sakura's knees. But I can think of some competitors who would absolutely go after those knees. See them as a target and attack. Camilla, what are you doing? Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it was going to be something different. Elbows to the head of Julia. A knee from Sakura. Yeah, okay, Sakura knocks. Okay. Hi, my dude. You don't have to disrespect Tegan Knox like that. Julia trying to pick up and eliminate Hina. Early doors. Tried to get her over. But Hina holding on. And Camilla and Dusk going at it. Sakura and Nami. You see that chop there from Dusk? Caught Camilla and caught Julia at the same time with it. I would disrespect the heck out of no knees knocks. Dang. Camilla kick to the back of Dusk. And an eat defeat from Sakura to Camilla. Shades of on. With that Red Panther that we saw earlier on tonight. Into the corner goes Hina. Kneecapping is a valid response to something, so yeah, Sakura cannot catch a break. Yeah, she really can't. Julia, headbutt to Nami. Just picked her up and dropped her with a headbutt. As Hina stomping away on Dusk, but Julia right there with the knee. At least Sakura can get booked. Fair. Dang. Thanks, buddy. My gosh. Gut wrench suplex from Sakura, rolling through on Julia, and he gets another one. A second gut wrench suplex as Hina lifting up Nami and a Uranagi. At least Sakura wins titles, unlike dang. Tegan knocks for Sakura. Oh, Nami eliminated by Hina off of that Uranagi. Nami the first one to go in this matchup. We'll see Nami, of course, in the Rumble. But tonight, not her night. As Sakura taking it to Julia, the only two standing. Snap, crackle, pop. This guy's got stuff done too. If not the knees, nom the ankles. And Camilla with a big sis slam to Hina. And tried to set up Julia. Might have been looking for the twist of Fire Emblem Fates. And Julia with a hammerlock DDT to Dusk. And Sakura is on the receiving ends of that twist of Fire Emblem Fates. Setting up, looking for the hammerlock DDT again, and does so. Hits that hammerlock DDT. And a Sister Abigail from Hina to Julia, and Dusk looks to take the opportunity to eliminate Julia from the match. Julia eliminated by Dusk. Are you an ankle biter? What? Okay. And now Dusk could be looking to eliminate Hina straight afterwards. No, Hina gets out of it. And Sakura turned around by Hina, but now gets taken by Hina, or Dusk gets taken by Hina. On the ropes, on the teetering on the edge. Camilla and Sakura going at it. Dusk still holding on and barely survives. Gets back into the ring. We're down to 4, and Dusk dropping Hina with that Tengaku, and look at that. Sakura sets up paintbrush kick, and Hina actually survived. Hina surviving that one, and Sakura dropping Dusk with that cutter as Hina right there taken down. Half a decade ago, it's given Victoria. Why is Chaos scarier than Kazuya and Ilya? I don't know, Leia. Don't ask me, ask Chaos. DDT to Sakura, and she's busted open, but Camilla with a leg drop to Hina, who kicked right back up, though. Turns her around. Russian leg sweep. And dang! Little running knee strike from Dusk to Sakura. But gets caught by Camilla. Look, I almost got them. Fair enough. Hina setting up Sakura. Suplex to her. As Camilla could be looking to eliminate Dusk, and does. Dusk eliminated by Camilla. It could be as simple as that in the Rumble. But Camilla now looking to eliminate Hina as well. Could be down to just Sakura and Camilla, and it is. Hina is gone. We're down to Sakura and Camilla. Oh my gosh. What a kick from Sakura. My gosh, man. Cyclone kick right to her, and Camilla's stunned. Picked up, power bombed out of the ring, and Sakura wins. She said that attack to my knee from Flair, that did nothing. I'm still capable of performing at my best, and does just that tonight. Could Sakura be able to get the chance to win the Rumble? Sakura returns, and Flair's probably pissed indeed. Even with knee issues, it meant nothing. Even with the attack, it did not do a thing to Sakura Ogami. She picks up the win and gains momentum going in to the Rumble. Well done, Sakura. Well done, all my opponents. That was fun, says Dusk. And well done to everybody in that matchup. Common Sakura W. Hey, what's good, Arrow? Welcome on in. You probably have been just chilling, watching the stream this whole time, and this is just the first time you've commented, but hey, welcome in. At least to chat. But Sakura, congratulations to you. 33% on Camilla and Sakura, 0 on Hina and Nami, and that percentage on Dusk and Julia. Congratulations to Sakura Ogami as she picks up a win tonight as we go on to the main event of the evening. Congratulations to Sakura indeed. Sakura still needs a medical attention. Oh yeah, there's a lot of blood on Sakura. Somebody gonna need to get her to medical. Arrow, if you want to do that, that'd be awesome. If you get Sakura to medical, get her checked out, go ahead and do that. Actually, speaking of medical, do I not have... Yo, I don't even have it. Hold up, give me a minute. I just realized I don't have a medical. I don't got a medical. Hold. Now we do. I didn't notice we didn't have a medical like this entire time. Now we do. Anyways, like out of character at least. I didn't put a medical chat in there. Anyways, it's time for the main event of the evening. Just like we saw earlier tonight with Mondo and Alhaithem and Gonta, we now see the same for the other half of the tag team champions. Or the other half of the tag teams fighting at Chain Reaction, including the tag team champions. It is Kaveh, it is Shin, and it is Taka. Triple threat, one fall to a finish. Who will gain momentum going into Chain Reaction? We saw Gonta pick up a big win pinning and rolling up Mondo earlier on tonight, getting some momentum for the Bug Hunters. Can Shin keep that going? Can Kaveh gain some momentum for perfect design? Or can Taka keep this thing going? Let's find out. Let's turn up the voltage for our main event. Coming out first in this one, representing the perfect design, it is Kaveh.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring, representing the toxic table from out of this world, weighing in at 213 pounds.
Open, I see that. Kaveh and Alhaithem, not really liked as much here in the GWE due to their albeit questionable tactics. Getting the count-out win to get themselves the tag team title opportunity, as I had said before. And I forgot to do Shin's entrance music too. Dang it all. Shin out here now representing the Bug Hunters. Shin, that intro theme. Y'all, I'm gonna need to talk to the people back in the production truck, or at least the GM's gonna have to talk to the people in the production truck, because they've been messing up them themes for Shin and Gonta tonight, and that's kind of sad. I ain't gonna lie. Anyways, Shin Tsukimi, a fighting man, maybe a bit of a liller man, but Shin has got two hands, he's got a fighting chance, and could look to gain some more momentum for the Bug Hunters in the main event and outlast. Representing the Bro Gs, representing your tag team champions, it is Kiyotaka Ishimaru. And he has arrived. Which, by the way, I will add that Taka, hopefully not jinxing it, for Taka's sake, Taka is currently still undefeated here in the GWE. Mondo has suffered a loss and now has actually suffered two. But Taka has yet to take an L here in the GWE. Will that end tonight? Or will Taka manage to just keep the momentum rolling? Could be a big game changer for one of these three teams. Let's find out. It's Shin, it's Kaveh, it's Taka. Here we go. Bobby calling this one for our main event. As Kaveh and Taka go straight at it right away. As Taka dropping Kaveh onto the knee and then dropping Shin on his head. Yo, Taka not coming out here to play around. He's here to bring the pain. But Shin not looking to let that happen. It's a drop kick to Taka. And Kaveh roll up onto Taka. But Shin right there to break it up. Main event time. Triple threat action. One fall to a finish. As Taka now going to work on Shin with that punch to the face. Grabbed him a headlock and then punched him right in the face there. And Kaveh, fall-away slam, sending Taka halfway across the ring, kind of, from Kaveh. These three might be the smaller men in their respective teams. But they still know how to do some powerful moves. And in Kaveh's case, doing a little cheap shot right there with that punch. From the headlock right into the punch to the nose of Taka and a double axe handle right afterwards. Shin, first to grab a weapon, grabs a sledgehammer, but now trying to roll up Kaveh here, but a kick out. Kick out at 1 from Kaveh. And a huge DDT from Shin, not busting Kaveh open, just stunning Kaveh. Shin setting up Taka. From the springboard, hits the cross body. And rages up right afterwards and looking to lock it in. That arm breaker applied, but Taka wasn't able to get out of it. Instead, Kaveh had to break it up. But Shin going after the knee of Kaveh as Taka looks to set him up off the ropes for Kaveh right there. And Taka with those elbows to the back, and Shin, went to the gut of Kaveh, but Shin with a drop kick to the back of Taka, and Kaveh dropping Shin onto the knee. Kind of neck first there from this tactician and setting up for a swinging neck breaker. Kind of shades at Kaito with the other side there from Kaveh. What was Kaveh trying? I think Kaveh tried to reach into his pocket to grab something, and Taka stopped it from whatever he was doing. And a drop kick from Taka. Now trying to set up Kaveh. Triangle choke cinched in, and Shin breaks it up. Broken up by Shin, and a drop kick to the back of Taka. But gets pushed away. Dang. Pushed away, and Shin's back landed on the sledgehammer as he was pushed away. Taka does have a signature and a finisher, but gets met with a sledgehammer by Shin, and Kaveh meets him with a boot. Picking up Taka, dropped him down with a Uranagi. As Shin trying to go high flying, but Kaveh saying, no, I can't let you be going off these ropes. I know what you're capable of doing. I need to stop that from happening. As Shin, we're going to try something different. Almost like an angel's wings pedigree type maneuver there from Shin. And Taka, big enziguri from the corner. And now goes after Kaveh, who also rolls to the corner. Rolling to the corner. But Taka now goes after Shin, went for the finisher, but Shin ducked the clothesline. Not the okay. And Taka, dropped him head first, or neck first onto the ground, and then Shin with a German suplex. Right after, come on, bottom brawl. My gosh. Pie out here with the roasts. Taka with an uppercut to Shin. As Kaveh now with the elbows to Taka. And then Shin tossing the kendo stick at Taka as well. Yeah, that was wild. My gosh. Kaveh sets him up. Might have been looking for a double underhook type maneuver there. Taka gets that clothesline. But Shin, kick to the gut, sets up Taka, drops him down, and now could be looking for that armbar. No, Taka trying to get out of it. But Shin, with that transition, looking to sacrifice the arm of Kiyotaka. Bent it right back. And Kaveh trying to steal it. Knock Shin down. Taka does not burn. Taka kicks out at 2 and does not burn resiliency. Turning him around, but Shin right there with the armbar. The arm breaker locked in. But Kaveh broke it up before Taka had to burn. Big boot to Shin. Turns him around. Taka tried to set him up. Kaveh setting up. Went for his own finisher, but Taka caught it. Big strikes to Shin. Taka with a back suplex. And now picks up the kendo stick. Big kendo stick shot to Shin. Busts him open. Off the ropes. Taka running in. Hits that neck breaker. Or at least a neck snap. Turns Shin over. Tried to go for that STF. But Shin stopping him and hits a moonsault from the corner. But Kaveh with the baseball bat right afterwards. And now might just try to pick up the pieces cover on Shin, who kicks out at 1. Shin still has got heart. He's still got fight. But Taka might have a bad back. He landed on that baseball bat. And Shin gets caught with the perfect plan. But Shin also kicking out at 2 and also not burning resiliency. But Kaveh looking to set him up. But Shin pushed him away. That was the finisher attempt that he was going for as well. Shin's got 2 finishers and a signature. But Taka looking to stop him off the ropes. But gets caught. Caught by Shin and took him down. Took him down with it. Kaveh's got the baseball bat. Whacks Shin with it. And again, stunned him in the process. Baseball bat shot from Taka to Kaveh. Turned around. Kaveh sets Taka up. Power bomb position. No, Taka reversing the pressure. Rolls up Kaveh. Shoulders down. But Kaveh, now he's the one that reverses the pressure. Cover on Taka, who reverses it right back. Cover once again. But Kaveh reverses it back, and now Shin's there to break it up. Big clothesline, but Shin used that to his advantage. Hits him with bugged out. That straight jacket neckbreaker. Taka dropped him. And if Taka was paying attention, he probably should have gone to cover Kaveh, but instead trying to do more punishment to Shin. Turns him around, picked him up. Shades of the GOAT with a disciplinary drop. Cover, but Kaveh is right back up to break it up. Big boot to Taka. I want you to keep in mind, Taka at this point in time does not have resiliency. All 3 of them have yet to burn it. Kaveh looking to grab a weapon and does. Grabs another candlestick, turns and takes one to Shin. Stomping away on him. And Taka, he grabbed a kendo stick as well. Trying to set up Shin on the outside here. For a little strategic takedown. Taka gonna let this happen. But Kaveh lets it go. Because remember, on the outside, doesn't matter. But Kaveh catches him with the blueprints. That blueprint first 48. And look at Kaveh. Taking the time to taunt and to celebrate when really he should be focused on trying to get one of these 2 back into the ring. And he might have just paid for it because he turned around right to Shin, who's got that arm. Turns him over and looking to sacrifice it. Taka is willing him on as well. He said, do it, break his arm, and he does so. The sacrifice to Kaveh. I had never seen somebody willing Shin on to break somebody's arm. And then he just tosses the cherry grab at Kaveh for no reason. And Shin sets up. But Taka flew in. Took out Shin, which caused him to go flying forward. And it took Kaveh out as well. Alright guys, I see you. They're trying to put on a little banger here. Dropkick missed though from Taka. Picked up by Kaveh, looking for that power bomb. But Taka now getting those shots right to the dome. Turns him around, but Shin with the dropkick. Shin with the dropkick to Taka. Yeah, they don't want to be overshadowed by their tag team partners. And Shin locking him down. Arm breaker. Arm breaker cinched in on Kaveh. Taka breaks it up. Taka broke it up. Bulldog. This time it lands on Taka. And Shin saw it. He saw the chance. Arm breaker back in on Kaveh. And he burns. Kaveh burns resiliency. The first one to burn resiliency is in fact Kaveh. But he caught him with the blueprint. Taka's still down on the outside, trying to come to cover on Shin. And now Shin burns resiliency. Taka, the only one with resiliency left. Try to cover him again, but Taka this time there to break it up. Shin back up. Taka at the advantage, has 2 finishers. The only one still left with resiliency, but Shin, Taka I don't think sees it, but Shin's got a sledgehammer. Shin's got a sledgehammer and doesn't go to pin Taka, goes to pin Kaveh. After the damage done, he got him. Shin pins Kaveh. Taka doesn't get pinned, but ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, it is full advantage Bug Hunters. Gonta picked up the win earlier on tonight, and Shin gets it done in the main event. Both Bug Hunters winning their matches. Could that signal the end of the Bro G's title reign if Shin and Gonta can get it done at Chain Reaction? Or has that now just put a target on the backs of those two? It could go either way. You see that sacrifice from Shin to Kaveh. You see Taka, he was firing him up. He was firing himself up and firing Shin up at the same time. Burned resiliency on Shin here, did Kaveh, and Shin was wise. Took down Taka after all the damage that was done to Kaveh and said, no, I don't need to pin you. I know you can still kick out, but I don't think Kaveh can. So he pinned Kaveh for the 1-2-3, and Shin got it done. I told y'all, he had 2 hands and a fighting chance, and Shin very well got that chance and won it. 50% on Shin, 33 on Kaveh, and 17% on Taka. And that is the show. Let's go over it real quick. We saw at the opening contest, Liu Kang, Kaito, and Ryoma, they teamed up together. And Kokichi, they took on Kokichi, who apparently had some backup with them. That turned out to be Akechi and Joker Broken Justice. At the end of the day, though, Akechi was neutralized. And Kaito, with a moon landing and then hitting him with the other side, picked up the win for those 3. Erza Scarlet picking up a big win for momentum going into the Rumble. Remember, she's got a spot between 20 and 29 in that match. Picking up a big win over the debuting Seras Victoria, who also showed out. She was getting dominated at the start of the match, but turned it right back around into her favor and made Erza work for the win. I was just talking about it earlier. Triple threat action. Gonta, Alhaithem, Mondo. Those 3 left it all on the line, but at the end of the day, Gonta saw his chance, rolled up Mondo, pinning one half of the tag team champions, gaining the first set of advantages for the Bug Hunters. Battle Royal action, we saw Saya Killer, Johnny Cage, Opening, Randy Orton, Ilya Dragunov, and Kazuya Mishima all in that Battle Royal, confirming themselves entry into the Rumble. It came down at the end to Kazuya and Opening. Kazuya tossing Opening out of the ring and winning the Battle Royal. Could we see Kazuya as our Rumble winner? After an attack from Tartaros and Braun Breaker before the match again, Guts and this masked man, Splendid Goons, the Obsidian Order, picked up the win over Bakugo and Todoroki. They tried their best, but got caught with 2 spiked tombstone pile drivers, power bombs, and then what looked like a lumbar check at the end from that masked man to get the win for the team. The Obsidian Order pick up a win. Who is that other Obsidian member? I have no idea, and I don't know why he's not wanting to reveal himself. The streak is over. Yeah, that is true. We'll get to that later on, David. Chie and Yukiko. They put out the challenge. They said anybody who wants a shot, triple threat action, pin one of us, or win, you get a shot. On pinned Yukiko first to guarantee the shot for the Scarlet Justice, and it looked like Yor was going to try to do the same when it came down to herself and Chie at the end, but Chie fought through and picked up the win, guaranteeing it to be a 2-on-2. It is Queen and it is Panther versus Twin Dragons Chie and Yukiko for the tag team titles at Chain Reaction. In the most wild fatal four-way of all time that somehow turned from joking to a banger, XSP picked up the win over Gundham, Seth Rollins, and Zoro, who apparently looked like this. I don't know why. I'm not gonna question it. But Zoro showed out, Rollins showed out, Gundham was the MVP of the match, and XSP getting the job done after hitting a dragon suplex onto Seth Rollins and getting the win. Battle Royal action, it was Nami, Hina, Camilla, Julia, Dusk, and Sakura confirming themselves for the Rumble. Sakura, even though the bad knee attack happened from Flair last week, showed it had no effect on her, winning the Battle Royal. Sakura could be a dangerous threat in that Rumble. But we'll have to see. And in our main event, of course, we talked about it. Yep, as David said, the streak is over. Taka suffers his first loss here in the GWE, but not being pinned himself, as Shin took advantage of the situation, saw his surroundings, looked at the damage done, and realized he could pin Kaveh. Did so, and won. Shin getting a win for the Bug Hunters and having them with 2 big advantages heading into Sunday. That's the show. Let's take a look at the news real quick. Rollins is injured. Gundham is injured. This happened, as expected, and Tartaros has been cleared. Alright, Tartaros has been cleared. Very interesting. One interesting show all around. Oh, yeah, very much so. I believe the power rankings are going to stay the same. Yeah, Modest 1, Estelle 2, Flair, Chaos, Jade, Deku. Yeah, because Chain Reaction is still on the same week, so there's your power rankings. There's your power rankings. You saw it? Good. Alright. Let's see what Chain Reaction would have booked. I'm just going to quickly do this in case for some odd reason there's any spoilers. I'm going to go through the show and make sure there's no spoilers. Oh. Okay. Weird. Okay. Okay, there are no spoilers, so that's good. But apparently, even though I said it to a lot of matches, there is only 8. So there would be the 30 Superstar Women's Rumble. There would be Julia versus the Ryan Shogun again for the championship. There would be this match, which is confirmed. That is happening, a Chain Reaction, so that makes sense. Oh gosh. Luffy versus Roman Reigns. Oh my goodness. Another 10 Superstar Rumble for the men. Okay. Yuffie and Yor versus Chie and Yukiko for the tag titles. Well, that almost happened. It's not happening, though. This is happening, though. Cassius versus Jay Warland for the World Heavyweight Championship. That will be 2 out of 3 falls for the title. And the main event would see another Rumble. Do I need to look at power rankings? Nope, same power rankings. Okay. Any news? No news. Alright. Nothing else new. That's the show. Y'all can go out of character. Oh boy. Yo, I don't know what I'm going to be able to pick for match of the night. I mean, I want to say it's the Fatal 4-Way, because that was incredible. But, oh my gosh, there was some kind of crazy matches. Getting ready to start up the LED lighting for Chain Reaction. Oh, yeah. Moon, I know you want that. I know you're on that. Anyways. What a fun show. Yeah, it was a very, very fun show. With some absolute shenanigans all the way through. What a job well done to everybody on the show. But before we go, let's do this real quick. And let's talk Chain Reaction. Alright? How about we do that? Shall we? Let's talk about Chain Reaction. It is 6 days away, ladies and gentlemen. We are so close. Sunday, January 18th, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the GWE will bring you Chain Reaction. We've obviously got our 2 Rumble matches, the women's and the men's. We've seen the competitors who will be confirmed for it already. Erza, Scarlet, Sakura, Nami, Hina, Dusk, Julia, and Camilla. All confirmed for it. There will be some more confirmations when I post the match card. Same thing for the men's Rumble. We already know who's going to be competing in that. Those 2 matches are going to be insane. Big opportunities on the horizon for whoever wins those Rumbles. We'll see. 2-on-2 Extreme Rules matchup. The Heroes Academy, Bakugo and Todoroki versus Braun Breaker and Tartaros. The Ryan Shogun. She's putting her championship on the line in an open challenge at Chain Reaction. We'll see that. We'll see 2 gauntlets. 10-person gauntlets for some sort of reward in the future. 10 superstars for men and the women looking to prove themselves in that match. The finals of the Intercontinental Championship and Ironheart Championship tournaments will happen as well. It will be Modest versus Akihiko Sanada for the Intercontinental Championship and Estelle Bright versus Chaos for the Ironheart Championship. A best of 7 match 1 will take place as well. It will be Speed Force versus True Style. Best of 7. Match number 1. Flair versus Arrow. That will also go down at Chain Reaction inside of a steel cage. No escape. The Bro G's, Perfect Design, and the Bug Hunters. Triple threat, 1 follower finish for the Tag Team Championships. And of course, Jay Warland versus Cassius Bright, 2 out of 3 falls match for the GWE World Heavyweight Championship. It's going to be a lovely time. January 18th, Sunday, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll hear me. You'll hear a guest commentator as per usual. It's going to be great. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you all on Sunday for Chain Reaction. The song ended at the perfect time, too. Heck yeah. I'll see you all then. Bye-bye.